Yo, 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 what's going on, people? Salute, salute. It's your boy Jay.Jordan back again for another unrivaled watch along. This is the final game or final day of week 6. Crazy, 6 weeks about to go by. What's up, Janelle? I see you first in the chat. So it's the final games of week 6. We have two good ones coming up here. Rose versus Laces for game 1 and Phantom for Lunar Owls for game 2. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's enjoyed their Monday. I already started the poll. Make sure you let your voice be heard here in the chat. Who will win game 1? Is it Team Rose? Team Rose, as you see at the bottom of the screen, they moved up to second place with a 6-5 record, or will it be Laces with a 5-6 record? Remember, Laces have returned all of their players, besides Kate Martin. I think she's the only one that is out. So who will win tonight's game? Rose versus Laces. Make sure you vote in the poll. Let your voice be heard. Alrighty, so the games will start at 7:30 Eastern. I have the countdown, the tip off there on the screen for you. That's the timer that they had on the broadcast. They're on the Unrivaled pregame show right now on TNT. Games are on TNT tonight if you're in the USA. If you're on Max streaming, you can watch it on Max. International, TSN Canada plus TSN Plus Canada, and other international countries. It will be on the YouTube channel. All right. So there has been some news released by Unrivaled fairly recently. I'm gonna pull up some of the tweets or reports that I saw today. So give me a moment as I pull these up. All right, cool. So this is the first one that I saw today. Several Unrivaled updates courtesy of Megan L. Hall. Sabrina Ionescu will not participate in any remaining games due to prior commitments. So the game on Saturday was Sabrina's last game at Unrivaled. They did play Saturday, right? Yeah, I think that was the last game at Unrivaled for Sabrina Ionescu. Unfortunately, it ended in a loss. But before the season, they already announced that Sabrina would be missing some games due to, I guess, her coming on late. And I guess she expressed to them the commitments that she had, and they were willing to deal with those commitments they were willing to accommodate those commitments in order to get her on board. So Sabrina has played her last game, so she'll miss the last 3 games. So the game tonight, and then the 2 games on the weekend, because they're not making the playoffs. Phantom are at the bottom of the league. Naz Hillman, who currently plays for the Atlanta Dream, she was playing in the Australian Basketball League this winter. She has been signed to a relief player contract. So she's been added to the pool of players to add along to Ariel Atkins, Benigel Hamilton, Natisha Heidemann, Kiki Jefferson, and those players. Natisha Heidemann will be reassigned to Phantom Basketball Club ahead of tonight's matchup against the Lunar Owls. So Natisha Heidemann has been bouncing around from team to team. I think she started on Phantom, went to Laces during their injury issues, so she's been on a number of teams, but she's back with the Lunar with Phantom because now they're missing Marina Mabry and Sabrina Ionescu. This one concerns Liberty fans. Benigel Hamilton will be out the remainder of the season due to injury. That is not something that Liberty fans want to see at this point in time. Benigel Hamilton was signed on a player relief contract about 2 weeks ago. In her first game, she came out the gate hot, scored 22, hit the game winner for Underman Laces team. She missed the following game due to personal reasons. And then the third game, she didn't really have the greatest game at all. And she hasn't played since. So hopefully everything is okay with Benija Laney Hamilton, especially for the Liberty contingent here. And last news that was reported, Kate Martin and Kalia Copper are not expected to be on the bench during the upcoming games as they continue to rehab from injuries. They are expected to return towards the end of the season. So no Kate Martin for the Laces, no Kalia Copper for Team Rose. So that's some of the news that was released, today. Um, this is more of the injury report here. Let me zoom in if it would let me. There we go. More courtesy of Megan. Rose, as I mentioned, Kalia Copper is out. Azare Stevens also out still for the Laces, as we talked about. Kate Martin is out, and then Marina Mabry still out with the calf. She hasn't played a game this season, and Sabrina Ionescu is out for the rest of the season. I think the last bit of news that I saw that I wanted to touch on was we could touch on this one. Serena Williams has joined the Toronto Tempo ownership group. Serena Williams, the retired women's tennis player, probably the GOAT of women's tennis, has joined the Toronto Tempo ownership group. So salute to Serena Williams and the Toronto Tempo joining the league in the 2026 season. And I think the last tweet was about this. Yeah. So Unrivaled is officially selling player specific jerseys for those who want to cop those jerseys. The new women's 3-on-3 league needed to strike a deal with the WNBA Players Union and the group licensing firm first. Now fans can buy jerseys for every athlete playing in Unrivaled. So for those who wanted some Unrivaled merch, a deal had to be struck with the WNBA PA and probably the group that would be distributing, and a deal was reached. So if you really wanted to cop some merch or some jerseys from the Unrivaled teams, you will be able to do that shortly. All right, so that's the news that has been released since the last time we streamed. A lot of it happened today. So that's the news there. All right, talking about this game, Rose versus Laces. Rose, they were on a 5-game winning streak before losing to Mist on Saturday. They're looking to get back in the win column. Chelsea Gray was pretty much the offense on Saturday. Scored about 33 points, but it wasn't enough. Angel Reese got into foul trouble. Brittany Sykes was missing layups, even though she finished with about 14 points or so. Lexi Hull non-existent, and they're already playing with a relief player in Ariel Atkins, and she didn't really contribute much either. So they're treading water right now, hoping to keep that 2 seed that they have currently. For the Laces, they're trying to get their mojo back. When they had their core team together to start the season, they were pretty much unstoppable. Then Alyssa Thomas went down, Tiffany Hayes went down, Kate Martin went down. Who else on the team went down? Jackie Young was out to start, came back, and then went down. So now everybody's starting to come back. They have to get back to that free flowing offense that they had to start the season. They're still in a good position in 3rd seed. I don't think they want to lose too many more games with the Mist and Vinyl right behind them. So if the Laces lose today, they'll be tied in the loss column going into week 7 with Mist and Vinyl. I have to look at who has the. I'm looking at here. Technically, right now, Mist have the point differential at +11. I'm not sure the head-to-head matchup between Mist and Laces. I guess I could quickly look that up. If I quickly look at the schedule. So how many times? I wish they had like a head-to-head of you could see who played who already. So we're talking about Mist and Laces. I don't think Mist have beaten Laces yet. So Laces would have the tiebreaker in that regard. Yeah, so currently Mist have the Laces, have the tiebreaker over Mist. So if it did end in a what you call it, in a tie break, or in a tied record, Laces currently at this point in time have the tiebreaker. All right, we got another 7 minutes until tip off. They're showing Jackie Young warming up on the floor. Standing by to wait to see if they update. I know sometimes they post the starting lineups on social media. I haven't seen anything as of yet. But according to their starting lineups from the last game, they went Kayla McBride, Alyssa Thomas, and Tiffany Hayes. So I'm expecting that same starting lineup in this one. Those who are just joining, salute. Make sure you leave a like on the stream. Subscribe if you're new here. We've been doing Unrivaled streams all season long. For this inaugural season. It's been a real interesting watch. Good to see the WNBA players and stars being able to stay in the States and hoop, and make some money, put some extra money in their pocket, while still working on their game here. I'm just waiting for the W season really to start. I can't wait. The season is highly anticipated. Really looking forward to the Liberty playing this season. It was actually 38 by Chelsea Gray. They have her stats up here from Saturday. 38 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals. Ties the unrivaled record. I think 38 is the game high in terms of points for the unrivaled season so far. I don't think she'll up it tonight. But the Laces are a very solid defensive team. But Chelsea Gray has been absolutely killing. 20 plus points in probably, I want to say, 5-6 straight games. She's been on a tear. All right, so Rose still seems to have the majority of the votes here. Oh, this lady, I'm a Heat fan. Sorry, sidebar, I'm a Heat fan. So the lady that be sitting courtside at Heat games that always has on these big, colorful dresses. She's here courtside at Unrivaled. I think she's like a musician or something along those lines. But that's just a random sidebar. This game is about to start. Remember, we're doing both games tonight. So game 2 is scheduled to start later, of course. It's scheduled to start at, let's see, it's scheduled to start at 8:30. It never usually starts at 8:30, more like 8:50. It usually starts. So we'll be on all night talking about it. In terms of WNBA news, nothing really has happened in terms of acquisitions or signings that have been super major. I think, like I mentioned in a previous stream, I think the major signings have all been done already. Hey mom, what's going on? Good to see you in the chat as always. I think all the major signings have been completed already. Everything else would be training camp contracts and filling out the roster for training camp to see who will make the final, like the 8th, the 9th, 10th, 11th, or even 12th woman on the team. As a sidebar, in terms of women's pro basketball, Athletes Unlimited, the other women's pro league that takes place during the winter time here in the States. It's a 5-on-5 league with a very interesting format. That league just ended on Sunday. Maddie Segrist of the Dallas Wings, she won the most valuable player award for that league. She accumulated the most leaderboard points, and she was absolutely killing. I've been posting some highlights on the highlights channel. It's in the pinned comment, so go check those out if you're a Dallas Wings fan or even a Maddie Segrist fan. She was absolutely killing in Unrivaled. In Athletes Unlimited. I'm expecting her to have a really good season coming here in the summertime with the Dallas Wings. They should have a pretty solid team there with, I'm assuming Paige Becker's Enrique Gumbawale. If you put in DJ Carrington, Maddie Segrist, and Tierra McCowan. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how she translates that play during Unrivaled. I keep calling them Unrivaled, Athletes Unlimited, to the WNBA season. All right, people. Broadcast is starting now. This will be the third and final meeting of the season between Rose, and Laces. At least that's what they just mentioned. Hopefully, they're not telling us false information here. Remember, the top 4 seeds advance to the playoffs. So teams, those 3, 4, 5 teams, well, 2 through 5 are fighting to stay in the playoff race here. Is Brendan Glasheen and Lisa Leslie again on the broadcast this evening? They're talking about Angel Reese currently at the moment, the league leader in rebounds, averaging 11.8 rebounds a game. In terms of points, she's averaging 12.7 points a game. Her problem in Unrivaled, has been foul trouble. She's been getting in foul trouble, which has been limiting her effectiveness or her time on the floor. All right, let me get game 1 up for us because we're about to get started here. It's gonna be an interesting matchup between Alyssa Thomas and Angel Reese. Those are the 2 players they want us to focus on this evening. Alyssa Thomas went down with an injury 4 games into the season. She's been back for the last 2 or 3. She's averaging 14 points, 10.4 rebounds, and 3.6 assists. So we'll see how she performs tonight. Starting lineups. Oh, Chelsea Gray, Brittany Sykes, and Angel Reese. So no Lexi Hull tonight. I'm gonna adjust that. No Lexi Hull tonight. What's their name? They Rose. So Brittany Sykes moves up to the starting lineup. Lexi Hull moves down. All right. So I got that up for us. So that's the change there. That is the change there. All right, jump ball is about to start now. Thanks for tuning in. Let me finish that poll. My prediction is Laces win. And then poll, jump ball is up, and we are off, people. We are off. 11% say Laces. Wow, that's crazy. Chelsea Gray gets it to Angel Reese over to Brittany Sykes. Sykes, ball gets deflected, but it stays with Team Rose. 6 seconds on the shot clock here. Chelsea Gray to inbound, sideline out of bounds, gets it to Sykes. Back to Chelsea Gray. 4 seconds against Tiffany Hayes. Chelsea Gray gets to her foul line. Fall away jump shot contested. Fight for the rebound off Alyssa Thomas, it should be. And it stays with Team Rose. Team Laces wearing their peppermint green jerseys. Team Rose with the white jerseys. Brittany Sykes off the inbound, catches it, the assist to Chelsea Gray, and Team Rose on the board to start. 2-0. Tiffany Hayes with the ball. Hayes over to Kayla McBride. What a play to McBride. Wide open for 3. Misses. Angel Reese gets the rebound. Over to Sykes. Sykes with no help so far. But crossover, loses the ball out of bounds, and it goes to the Laces. Ball and play with Tiffany Hayes. She's been playing point guard a lot at Unrivaled. She's signed. Who she signed with? She signed with the Valkyries, right? Yeah. Um Hayes to Thomas. Back to Hayes. Hayes for 3 off the front of the rim. Angel Reese, another rebound. She's up to 2 so far. Ball over to Sykes. Sykes goes up, attacks the basket, throws it up, misses. Hayes with the rebound, gets it to McBride. Back to Hayes. Hayes for 3, top of the key. Tip Hayes on the board, knocks down the 3. Laces with the lead, 3-2. Chelsea Gray brings it across half court, gets the screen from Angel. A stagger screen with Angel and Sykes. Chelsea Gray still with it. Chelsea Gray dancing with the ball against her former teammate. Tiffany Hayes does a little dream shake, one leg fall away, front rims it. Angel Reese, offensive rebound, and they call a foul on the putback by Alyssa Thomas. So Angel Reese going to the line for her first free throw. 1 free throw worth 2 points. Hey, Cos, what's going on? Salute, salute. Hope all is well. Hope the girls are doing well. Angel Reese at the line. 1 free throw worth 2 points. And she misses. Oh, and Alyssa Thomas gets the defensive rebound. Alyssa Thomas downhill, freight train, skates right by Angel Reese and scores. Oh, wrong team. Whoops. It's 5-2 Laces. Brittany Sykes, pull up midi. Oh, it goes halfway down and out. Alyssa Thomas, another rebound. Thomas attacks. Stops at the foul line. Handoff to Hayes. Hayes gets down the middle of the floor. Floater is up. Bounces around and scores. So Hayes with 5 points. Now it's 7-2 Laces. Chelsea Gray tries to drop it off. They call a late foul on Kayla McBride for holding Sykes on the roll to the basket. That's her first foul of the game. Ball in play to Chelsea Gray, opposite side of the floor. Gets the screen from Reese. Gets to the foul line. Shoots the leaner, misses. Gets her own rebound and bounces out. Down to Reese. Reese and Tiffany Hayes collide, and they call it was out of bounds on Reese. I'm surprised they didn't call a foul there. Hayes and Reese sort of collided there. Ball in play with Laces. Alyssa Thomas running point forward right now. Alyssa Thomas gets downhill. Nobody stops her. She scores another layup for the Laces. It's 9-2 Laces. Angel Reese pulled up for the mid-range jump shot from the foul line. Sykes gets the offensive rebound, goes up with the left, and gets fouled there by Tiffany Hayes. So Team Rose doing their bit on the glass, especially the offensive glass. They just haven't put points on the board here. More points, I should say. So Brittany Sykes at the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Sykes' free throw is up and misses a free throw. So that's 2 free throws missed by Rose, leaving points on the board here. Foul between Brittany Sykes and Tiffany Hayes. That's Sykes, a foul on Sykes. Sykes goes to the bench. Lexi Hull checks in. I think that's 2 fouls on Sykes. Let me see. Sykes with no, that was her first foul. Excuse me. Ball in play with Tiffany Hayes. Tiffany Hayes snatchback dribble, pulls up for 3, front rims it. Alyssa Thomas gets the offensive rebound. Alyssa Thomas gets it to McBride. McBride quick release from 3, and she misses. Reese the rebound. Angel Reese up to 4 rebounds here in the first quarter. Angel Reese over to Lexi Hull. Lexi Hull for 3, that looks off, and rebound to Alyssa Thomas. She has 4 rebounds as well. Kayla McBride gets fouled by Chelsea Gray trying to fight over that screen. Foul on Chelsea Gray. Jackie Young getting her first minutes of the game. She checks in. Who went to the bench? Tiffany Hayes goes to the bench. Jackie Young to inbound, gets it to Thomas. Thomas to McBride. McBride, no hesitation, 3, back rims it. So Kayla McBride yet to score here. She's been their most consistent scorer in Unrivaled. Lexi Hull gets downhill. Oh, doesn't use the glass. Tries to just drop it in. It misses. Alyssa Thomas downhill. Spin move. Hangs. Throws it to McBride. Baseline 2. And McBride finally gets the jumper to go. Timeout. Team Rose. They haven't scored in about 3-ish minutes. Laces with the lead. 11-2. Kayla McBride on the board here. Let's get the box score up so we could take a look. So far, I think it's commercial free first quarter, so they're going to stay on the broadcast, but I'll show us the box score so far. So as you see, score is 11-2. 11-2 so far. So you have Brittany Sykes, 4 minutes, has 2 points. She has the only 2 points for Rose. They're shooting 11%, 1 for 9 from the field. They have 2 turnovers as well. You have the Laces. Tiffany Hayes has 5 to lead all scorers. Alyssa Thomas with 4. Kayla McBride with 2. Jackie Young just checked in. So they're just in the huddle right now. If you're just joining, the score is 11-2. Oh, I think they just scored. It's going to be 11-5 shortly. But they're coming out of the timeout now. So ball in play here with Lexi Hull running the point. Gets it to Angel Reese. Reese with the ball. Guarded by over to Gray. Gray guarded by Jackie Young. Shoots the 3, and that's the 5 points there. Chelsea Gray hits the 3 to give Rose their first points in a long time. 11-5. Laces over Rose. Oh, Alyssa Thomas gets downhill, does her Paddington spin move in the paint, and scores over Reese. Alyssa Thomas putting in work. Alyssa Thomas up to 6 points here. All on layups. Chelsea Gray gets the screen from Lexi Hull. Comes off the screen from Reese. Drops it off to Reese. A little late on the pass. Jackie Young deflects it. Gets the ball from Alyssa Thomas in transition. She knew she missed it off the front rim. Angel Reese, the rebound. Angel Reese on the attack. Gets into the paint. Attacks Jackie Young. And can't get the layup to fall. Alyssa Thomas over to McBride. McBride for 3. Back rims it. Gets her own rebound. McBride. Oh, that's a kick ball there by Lexi Hull to save an easy layup by Alyssa Thomas. In 3-on-3, you got to get your rebounds. You can't just expect your teammates to. There's not extra players on the floor for your team to get those. Ball and play to Thomas. Thomas, handoff to McBride. McBride down the center of the paint. Good hesitation move. She likes that scoop and scores on the scoop layup. 15-5. 10-point lead for Laces. Gray with the ball. Gray picks up her dribble. Gets it to Reese. Reese to Hull. Hull gets it to Gray. Gray at the foul line. Her spot. She dribbles out to 3. Throws it into Angel. Angel throws up the layup. And Angel Reese is on the board for Team Rose. 15-7. Alyssa Thomas with the ball. She's played this whole first quarter so far. Bounce pass to Jackie. Jackie hesitation at the foul line. Gets it to Thomas. Thomas gets blocked, but still gets it up on the rim, and it falls off. Angel Reese, another rebound for Angel. She's working on a 10 rebound quarter as Lexi Hull drives and gets fouled by Jackie Young. So Lexi Hull will go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Angel Reese with 6 rebounds so far in this first quarter. So Lexi Hull, the 3-point shot hasn't been falling for her as of late, but she's always been able to make solid cuts, and when she has the opportunity, drive to the basket as she knocks down the 1 free throw worth 2 points. 15-9 here. Laces up. Approaching a minute to go in the first quarter. It's been they call a away from the play foul on Lexi Hull. Oh, it's on Chelsea Gray, actually. Foul on Let me see. Is it on Lexi Hull? That's 2 fouls on Lexi Gray. I said Lexi Gray. Chelsea Gray. Substitutions being made here. Ball in play. Tiffany Hayes checks back in. Ball goes off Jackie Young, and it's a turnover. Lexi Hull forces that turnover. Ariel Atkins also checks into the game for Team Rose. So on the floor right now, it's Reese, Atkins, and Hull. For Laces, it's Dolson, Hayes, and Young. Angel Reese, handoff to Atkins. The 2 Chicago Sky teammates. Atkins in the corner to Hull. Hull steps through. Oh, it shoots over Tiffany Hayes and scores. Lexi Hull up to 4 points here. 4-point game. Tiffany Hayes tries to get downhill. Lexi Hull gets a deflection, but Hayes recovers it. Hayes jumps back out to 3, shoots to 3, off. Reese chases down the rebound. Reese running the floor. Reese goes over her head, scores the left-hand layup. It looked like a 2-hand layup, actually, but she scores it. Gets the rebound, goes coast to coast. Does like a D-Wade go over your head and lays it up. Good pass down to Steph Dolson, and Steph Dolson scores the layup. 17-13, assist to Tiffany Hayes here. 25 seconds to go. And they call a double foul. I think they call a double foul here. 24 seconds to go here. Angel Reese and Steph Dolson fighting down low. Angel Reese is hooking her arm. So they do call the foul on Steph Dolson. It looked like Angel Reese being a wily vet or using some vet moves. hooks Steph Dolson's arm and then starts jumping up as Angel Reese hits the free throw worth 2 points. Ball in play here. 2-point game, 17-15. 15 seconds to go here. Hayes gets downhill, throws the pass out to Young. Young at the 3-point line, 3 on the shot clock. Dolson pump fakes, throws it. She wasn't looking at the clock. Great defense by Rose. A shot clock violation. 5 seconds to go. They have a chance to tie the game going into the second quarter. Damn, the camera mad close on this lady. Chelsea Gray calling out some adjustments from the bench to score here. Ariel Atkins with the ball, gets downhill, gets to the midi, jumper is up, and she knocks it down. Ariel Atkins has been struggling here at Unrivaled. Hayes, full court jump shot, banks it in. They'll take a look, but she banks it in from the opposite free throw. That might count. It looked like it was off in time, but Tip Hayes gets the inbound. Steph Dolson throws it back. Oh, it wasn't in time. But banks it in. But I don't think it was in time. That's the best angle there. I don't think that'll count. Let me take the points off the board for Laces. That doesn't count. It came off a little bit too late. So 17-17 here at the end of the first. Team Rose was down 2-11 at one point in this quarter. They've climbed back to tie this game going into the second. So let's get ready for quarter number 2. So at first I was gonna say it was a pretty shaky quarter, but it closed pretty nicely there. It got a little exciting. Some of the bench players came in, and then the starters re-entered to close the quarter. Pretty interesting so far. Let's take a look at the box score. So it's 17-17 here at the end of the first. Angel Reese working on another double-double, 6 points and 7 rebounds. She didn't foul in that quarter, so that's always a good sign. You got Chelsea Gray, 3 points and 2 assists. She does have 2 fouls, so she had to sit on the bench. Brittany Sykes got the start today. She has 2 points. Lexi Hull with 4 points, and Atkins with 2 points on that last second jumper before the end of the first. They're shooting 6 for 15 from the floor, 1 for 2 from 3, 2 for 4 from the line. They have 11 rebounds and 3 turnovers. Those are the stats that stick out as a team for me so far. For Laces, Alyssa Thomas with a team high 6 points. Hayes with 5. That 3 didn't count to end the quarter. McBride with 4. Dolson with 2. Jackie Young hasn't scored. Kate Martin and Kiki Jefferson haven't entered the game as of yet. All right, let me take a quick water break. All right, so pretty good quarter so far, y'all. Pretty good quarter. Salute to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you guys tuning in for the watch along. This is game 1 of 2 games we're doing tonight. The next game will be between Phantom and Lunar Owls. If you missed the beginning of the stream, there will be no Sabrina Ionescu the rest of the season due to the prior commitments that she has. She's going on a Asia tour for Nike, so no Sabrina Ionescu for Phantom the rest of the season. There's only 3 games left for Phantom. They're bottom of the league. It would take a miracle for them to even try and get to that 4th seed to make the playoffs. So I guess it was discussed prior to her signing on that she would have to leave for some prior commitments. And I guess they were willing to deal with that. So that is where we're at right now. It was a good Carmella, yeah. Unfortunately it didn't count, but that was a beautiful full court shot. Tiffany Hayes, though, as we just talked about it, she gets downhill, gets to her dominant left hand, and scores the basket. Let me get that back up for us. It's Ariel Atkins drops it off to Angel Reese, and Angel Reese scores. So it's 19-19. Tanaya, what's going on? Unfortunately, I can't show the game due to copyright reasons. So this is the best I can do here. Ariel Atkins gets downhill off the steal. Pull-up jump shot is off. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Laces. Ball in play here with Laces. Tiffany Hayes right side of the floor. Handoff to McBride. So it's the starters on the floor for Laces. Hayes gets the ball back. Lexi Hull fouls Alyssa Thomas on that screen. For Laces, I'm sorry, for Rose, it's Hull, Atkins, and Reese on the floor. Laces to inbound, gets it to McBride, back to Hayes. Hayes gets to her left hand off that screen, pulls up at the elbow, and misses. Rebound to Reese. Reese up to 7 rebounds here. Atkins comes off the ball. Oh, finds Hull on the cut. Kayla McBride with the steal, though. Kayla McBride in transition. Hesitation. Picks up her dribble. Drops it down to Thomas. Out to Hayes. Hayes pump fakes. Gets downhill. And that should be a jump ball there. Oh, but they call a foul on Atkins on the reach-in. That's her first foul, Ariel Atkins. I thought it was a jump ball from this vantage point. Oh, they call it a shooting foul because she was in the act, of course. So Tiffany Hayes at the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. And she misses. Misses the free throw. Reese with the rebound. Atkins back to Reese at the 3-point line. She faces up. Oh, bad pass by Reese. Stolen by Hayes. Hayes gets downhill, gets it to Thomas. Thomas to McBride. McBride, foul line floater is up, rolls around, and drops for Kayla McBride. Laces retake the lead here, 21-19. Atkins brings it across half court, gets it to Hull, left side of the floor. Gets it to Reese. Reese at the 3-point line. Gets it to Atkins, right side. Sets Atkins, takes the screen from Reese, gets in the middle of the floor, throws it to Reese. Reese looks at the clock 2 seconds ago. She spins, throws up a wild shot, grazes the rim. Alyssa Thomas with the rebound. Thomas with 7 rebounds, gets downhill, throws up the floater, and it's short. Reese lets it bounce out of bounds. Needs to catch a little breather here. Chelsea Gray checks in for Lexi Hull. Gray had to sit with 2 fouls in that first quarter. Ball in play here with Rose. Chelsea Gray gets a stagger screen, steps behind, shoots the 3, and Chelsea Gray, her first 3 made of the game, knocks down the 3. Rose retake the lead, 22-21. Hayes finds McBride at the foul line. She comes off the screen from Thomas, shoots a one-arm floater from there. Reese saves it and collects the rebound this time. Gets it to Gray. Gray walks up the court, and they call a foul on Hayes on the push on the screen from Ariel Atkins. So that's another foul on Hayes. That's 2 for her. Brittany Sykes checks back in for Angel Reese. Angel Reese takes a breather. She has 8 points and 10 rebounds. Chelsea Gray, another 3, misses. Rebound to Thomas. Thomas attack. Oh, dang. She caught Chelsea Gray with a forearm shiver to the throat, trying to post up. And that's a turnover there by Laces. Yeah, she. So sideline out of bounds for Team Rose. They have the lead 22-21. 4:12 to go here in the second quarter. Jackie Young checks in for the Laces. So it's Young, McBride, and Thomas. Oh, good find. Oh, Slim. Brittany Sykes has been missing a lot of layups in the last couple games on assists from Chelsea Gray as Alyssa Thomas goes coast to coast and retakes the lead for the Laces. And they call a foul there by Alyssa Thomas. Just on pick and roll, players getting fouled or getting bullied on screens, pushed on screens, and the refs are calling those fouls on both ends. Ball in play for Rose. Ariel Atkins gets it to Gray. Gray at the 3-point line wants the screen, gets it from Sykes. Ball gets deflected on the roll, and Laces get the turnover. And Alyssa Thomas turns it right back over. Turnovers piling up for both teams. You got 7 turnovers for Rose, 5 for Laces. Ball in play here. Chelsea Gray with the ball. They don't call this foul now. Gray gets it to Atkins, but Alyssa Thomas gets the steal. Alyssa Thomas takes on 2 and fouled by Brittany Sykes. So I think they have an official timeout. Alyssa Thomas saying she got fouled at half court, but she definitely got fouled on this one. As we go to break here, Laces up 23-22. When we come back, Alyssa Thomas will shoot 1 free throw worth 2 points. Let's get the box score back up here. Get the box score back up. 23-22. 23-22. Laces have the lead here. Laces trying to get back into the win column. They've been struggling a little bit here. They lost to Vinyl in their last game on a free throw from De'Erica Hamby, so they're trying to get back in the win column. Rose lost their last game to Mist, I believe. So both teams trying to get back in the win column. Now, let me just verify. I'll make sure I'm not saying. Yeah. So I was right on those stats there. All right, 23-22. Salute to everybody here in the chat. 8 points for Reese, 8 and 10. So one more basket and she'll have her double-double. I think she missed out in the last game due to dealing with foul trouble. I don't think she got it in points. Chelsea Gray with 6. She's hit 2 threes. 2 for Sykes, 4 for Hull, 2 for Atkins. For Laces, 8 from Thomas, 7 for Hayes, 6 for McBride, so 8-7-6 there. 2 for Steph Dolson. Jackie Young yet to score. So the score is 23-22. 23-22 as we come back to the broadcast here. Look, they're showing some crowd shots here. Looks pretty packed in there. The turnout in person has been good. Turnout in person has been good. Carmela's a such a little yeah. Team full of crash outs there. Daisy, salute to you for doing this for us. Of course, Daisy, salute for you for being here. Appreciate it. Without you guys, I'll just be talking to no one, talking to myself really. As Alyssa Thomas misses the free throw. A lot of missed free throws so far in this game. 23-22. Oh, good find by Chelsea Gray. Lexi Hull had to reach back, catch the ball over her head, finishes the reverse layup, and scores 24-23. Carmela said the turnout in person has gone up since the 1v1. I'm glad to see. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And this is just year 1. Jackie Young a little hesitant what to do there. She had the wide open layup, decided to pass it at the last minute. It gets deflected out by her Aces teammate, Chelsea Gray. 3 minutes exactly to go here in the second quarter. Jackie Young with the inbound. Chelsea Gray gets to steal this time. Full court, left-hand pass. Yo, Brittany Sykes, yo, she got to go sit on the bench. I've never seen so many missed layups in my life. Wide open, too. McBride for 3, misses. Sykes gets that rebound. Chelsea Gray for 3. Hey, Chelsea Gray knocks down the 3. Brittany Sykes, y'all, she got to get back into talking about miss a layup. She's just been missing layup after layup. 27-23. Chelsea Gray saying I got to do it myself. She's missing like these easy passes. Thomas spins, gets it to McBride. McBride yells as she finally hits a 3. She missed her first like 3 threes in this game. Lexi Hull trying to attack Jackie Young. She falls down on the floor. No foul call there. Jackie Young with the stop. Transition 3 for Young. Front rims it. Sykes with the rebound and gets it to Hull. Hull stops, pops, 3 up. Oh, she misses badly. Hits off the back of the rim. And Chelsea Gray guarding Alyssa Thomas in the post gets the tip away. It'll stay with Laces. Alyssa Thomas gets a much-needed breather. Angel Reese checks in for Brittany Sykes. Psych, I need to send a tweet out. Sykes need to do some layup drills. I'm sick of Sykes missing layups. Some great passes from Chelsea Gray to get her some wide open looks. Steph Dolson checks in for Alyssa Thomas. Tiffany Hayes checks in. Angel Reese tips that pass away on the pass from Hayes to Dolson. Chelsea Gray pump fakes at 3, gets it to Hull. Hull drops it off to Reese. Reese, bumps Kayla McBride and scores and looks down at her saying, yo, get in the weight room. Now McBride on the other end attacks with the left hand and scores. Now McBride looks at Hull and says, yo, you get in the weight room. It's getting a little chippy out here. Chelsea Gray, foul line jump shot, misses. Tiffany Hayes with the rebound. Yeah, Daisies. Yeah, Sykes need to get in that Lisa Leslie layup plan that Reese was taking, because setting out the tweet now. Tiffany Hayes going to the line for free throws. 1 free throw worth 2 points. So Tiffany Hayes with 7 points, 2 rebounds here. They have the mop people cleaning up some sweat on the floor there. Referee gives them the A-OK. So Tiffany Hayes will shoot her free throws now. We're at 59 seconds. Hayes at the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Free throw is up and halfway down and out. A lot of missed free throws. I don't know what's going on tonight. 0 for 3 at the line for the Laces. Chelsea Gray gets into the paint, bumping, misses, gets her own rebound, goes up and scores. And then gives a little flex there. Okay, Chelsea Gray working in the paint. 31-28. Chelsea Gray up to 11 points here. Kayla McBride comes off the screen, going to her left, goes up with the left-hand scoop. Steph Dolson, offensive rebound, and scores. 31-30. 28 seconds to go. Chelsea Gray gets it to Brittany Sykes. She doesn't take the layup this time. Throws it out to Gray. Dangerous pass. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Reese comes to set the screen. Reese sets the screen. Drops it off to Reese on the layup. She trips a little and misses the layup. They're just missing a lot of layups here. Team Rose teammates. 5 seconds to go here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hayes gets downhill, loses the ball, and anticlimactic end to the second quarter. At halftime, 31 Rose, 30 Laces. I just see that Daisy says send a tweet to Lisa Axel. She has room for Sykes definitely, because everybody's smoking layups on the only one making layups for Team Rose is Lexi Hull and Chelsea Gray. Sykes smoking wide open ones. Even last game, like fast break layups, smoking. Like, I don't know. She's getting so high on the layup, like she's pretty much at the rim. I don't know what the deal is there. Let me get things ready for the third quarter. We're at halftime, people. We are at halftime. The score is 31-30. Let's get the box score ready. It's so cool seeing these college players in commercials. They just had that Juju Watkins State Farm commercial. Carmelo, is it just when we thought, they letting them play foul on Hayes? Yeah. They were calling fouls on a lot of pick and rolls, and then they stopped calling fouls, and then I don't know, it's sort of a little inconsistent, but you got to roll with the punches, as they say. Daisy says, I think everyone's getting a little too excited about playoff time or getting nervous. Who knows? It might be nerves. Sunshine, salute. I guess we got a Rose fan here, or you voted for Rose. Looking at the earlier poll, 88% said Rose would win this game. I went against the grain. I said Laces would get the win. So now that it's still close, has anybody's votes changed so far, or anybody new has another vote? Just write it in the chat who you think. If you didn't get to vote earlier. So we got the box score up on the screen. We are at halftime. I should write Let me put something up for halftime so people who are joining know that it's halftime. Um, halftime. Halftime break. Boom. Let me put this right here. Boom. I'll put that right above my head. Halftime break. Publish. All right, cool. So halftime break, y'all. We at halftime right now. If you're just joining, salute to everybody in the chat. Rose surprisingly started the game down 11-2. They scored their first basket, Brittany Sykes, and then Laces went on a 11-0 run. But they clawed back to end the first quarter tied at 17. It was 17-17 at the end of the first. And now Rose has retaken the lead after some back and forth there. 31-30. 31-30 here. 31-30 here at halftime. All right, so let's go through the stats here. For Rose, Chelsea Gray, the engine behind this team, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal. She did have 2 fouls in the first quarter, stayed out of foul trouble in that second quarter. Angel Reese, double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds. She stayed out of foul trouble. No fouls so far, so good for her so far. Brittany Sykes, smoking layups left and right, 1 for 5, has 2 points, 2 fouls, and 4 rebounds. Lexi Hull with 6 points, and Ariel Atkins with 2, the relief contract player. Remember, no Azare Stevens, no Kalia Copper, both out with right leg injuries. Liz, what's going on? Salute, salute. Thanks for joining as always. For the let's look at the actual stats for the team as a whole. 38% from the field for Rose, so not the greatest percentage. 50% from 3 on 6 attempts. 2 for 4 from the line. They have 20 rebounds as a team, 8 assists, 4 steals, 7 turnovers though. So they gotta take a look at that. For Laces, Kayla McBride, 11 points. Finally hit a 3 in that second quarter. She was 0 for 4 before that, 5 for 12 overall. Not her best shooting game so far. Alyssa Thomas, 8 points, 9 rebounds. She's on double-double watch. Actually, triple-double watch. She has 6 assists. 6 assists for Alyssa Thomas here in this game. So she's on triple-double watch. Tiffany Hayes, 7 points for her. Does have 3 turnovers and 2 fouls. Steph Dolson with 4. Jackie Young yet to score with none. Kate Martin still out with the injury. Kiki Jefferson, the relief contract player, hasn't played the last couple games since everybody has returned. So that's the stats so far. 48% from the field, so shooting a much better percentage from the field. They're shooting a worse percentage from 3, though. 2 for 11 from 3, 18%. And they've missed all their free throws, 0 for 3 from the line. Rebounding totals, 19 rebounds, so they're pretty close. 1 below Team Rose. 8 assists here as a team, 5 steals, but they have 8 turnovers as well. JP was good. Salute, my friend. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. My YouTube problem seems to be fixed. I'm good. I'm glad. What did I do anything last night? Last night, I don't think I did. I think I just turned a setting off and turned it back on. You know, the good turn it off, turn it on. Thing seems to work with technology. Carmela says Gray's getting annoyed, and rightfully so. She's given them amazing passes and they're dropping the ball, not making open layups or handling the ball with care. Last 2 games she's been pissed. Yeah, she had to do it all in the last game. 38 points wasn't enough. They were doing the same thing, missing layups. I know she's ready to get back to Asia Wilson, catching her passes and finishing in the mid-range or down low. I remember I was not that she doesn't do it a lot, but I remember specifically that game against Chicago, that buzzer beater by Asia Wilson. Chelsea Gray on the inbound lobs it over. The whole Chicago team drops it right in the basket for Asia Wilson, left hand layup. Game over. That game was in Chicago, I believe. So I know she's ready to get back to her teammates who know how to catch and finish layups. Carmelo says AT is the queen of the triple double. Yep, triple double queen, definitely. She's well on her way. I'm expecting to see that a lot in Phoenix. When the WNBA season starts, she'll be probably playing a lot of point forward due to their point guard situation at the moment. I know they have Sevgi Uzun, but I think Alyssa Thomas will play a lot of the point guard role as she's not a shooter. So she'll probably play that a lot. I can't wait for we get closer to draft time. Once we have a definite answer of all these players who are declaring for the draft, we'll do a mock draft sort of thing. I know a lot of channels have done it, but we'll try and narrow down who goes where. I might do it. Actually, I'm gonna just do it right before the draft, probably an hour before the draft. I'll get on stream and we'll do it that way. We got about 20 seconds before the third quarter begins. Thanks for everybody here in the chat hanging out on this Monday evening. Final games of week 6 of Unrivaled. It's crazy. It's been 6 weeks already. We have one more week of the regular season, and then the final week will be the playoffs on Sunday and Monday. I think it's the 16th and 17th. It'll be a Sunday and a Monday. Con Landing, salute to you in the chat as always. Salute. Con Landing says, question: the Chicago Sky will play 2 home games this season at the United Center against Indiana. Should your Liberty move their 2 home games against Indiana from Barclays? They are not moving them games to Madison Square Garden. That relationship is severed. I don't think the Liberty will ever play as long as Joe Tsai owns the Liberty as we start the third quarter. As long as Joe Tsai owns the Liberty, they will not play at MSG. And that's just that. Rose starts the quarter with the ball. Brittany Sykes misses wide open layups, but hits the tough turnaround jump shot on the baseline. Rose take a 3-point lead. It's 33-30. Tiffany Hayes tries to respond, misses. They continue to struggle from 3. Laces are 2 for 13. Miss Leia by Chelsea Gray, saved by Kayla McBride. Alyssa Thomas gets to Hayes. Hayes almost travels, but keeps her footing. Ball bounces around. Hayes misses the layup. Rebound to Rose. Chelsea Gray in transition. Stops at the 3. Pops. Misses. Rebound to Thomas. Thomas on the run. Thomas out to Hayes. Now Hayes for 3. Hayes air ball, I think, and it goes out of bounds. The 3-point shooting for Laces has been atrocious. Carmela says, let's talk about that shot. Shall be great, but KP definitely had a moving screen. Ball with Brittany Sykes. She shoots the foul line jump shot wide open, gets her own rebound, throws a wild pass to Reese, but Reese recovers it. Reese now pulls up the mid-range jump shot, and it swirls around and out. Alyssa Thomas a rebound. I think she has 10 plus now. Hayes for 3. She just can't buy a 3. If you gave her the bread, it bounces off the rim and out of bounds. Yeah, the thing is with the MSG thing, it's not if they could sell out MSG or if they would sell out MSG. It's just the previous owner who hated or who had no disregard for the team moved the team up to a small community center in White Plains, and now that the team is actually doing good and won a championship, to reward him with a game at MSG to put money in his pockets? I don't think so. Brittany Sykes with the 3 is off. Thomas gets the ball in the post, spin. That one-armed Alyssa Thomas special is good. It's 33-32. The Liberty will probably play in Long Island like they did for the Commissioner's Cup, then play at MSG. Oh, that looked like a travel by Angel Reese. She gets the offensive rebound and misses. And the ball trickles out to Jackie Young. Oh, Alyssa Thomas bodies Brittany Sykes. Jeez. Sykes gets Alyssa Thomas gets the offensive rebound out to Kayla McBride, and she knocks down the wide open three. Laces retake the lead. Alyssa Thomas bodying people in the paint. Chelsea Gray with the ball, top of the key. Gray gets the screen from Slim. Gets the screen from Reese. Shoots the midi off the back rim, bounces up high, and there's a foul on the rebound by Reese on the push. Just her first foul of the game. Been staying out of foul trouble. 35-33, 4 minutes, 9 seconds to go here in the third. Laces have the lead now. Ball in play here with the Laces. Kayla McBride crosses half court, guarded tight by Sykes. Sykes fouling, and she begs for a foul and gets the foul. About to crash out, eyes wide open, talking to the ref like, yo, she said she's flopping. Sykes with 3 fouls now. Lexi Hull checks in for Team Rose. I didn't see who went out. They have a tight show. Brittany Sykes goes out. They take her out. Alyssa Thomas with the ball. Thomas over to McBride. Leaks out to the baseline. Throws it back to Alyssa Thomas at the foul line. It didn't look pretty, but it dropped. Alyssa Thomas hits the foul line jump shot. 37-33. Lexi Hull with the ball. Over to Gray. Gray attacks. Guard up. Oh, shoots a fall away. Oh, it was a fake jump shot, but passes it to Reese. She's probably going to claim that, and she scores the layup. 37-35. Daisy says, I don't think Chelsea Gray has to keep taking threes, but maybe she's afraid nobody can make a layup, but I still don't like it. Yeah, when you start losing confidence in your team. But thankfully, she found Reese there. Reese hits the layup. McBride with the ball. Ball just slipping out of people's hands. McBride has to throw it up, and they call a shot clock violation. That's one rule I wish that the WNBA and leagues in the US would take. If this person shoots a shot and it falls, it doesn't hit the rim and the other team has it, you just let the play continue instead of stopping it, calling a shot clock violation, and then having them re-inbound. But that's what they do in European leagues. But that's not a thing in the W or the NBA. Sometimes in the NBA, if it's close, they let it pass. In the W, they tend to call it a shot clock violation. But we're at a timeout now. Laces have their lead now, 37-35. Let's take a look at the box score as we wait. Oh, let me remove halftime break here. We're not in halftime no more. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I would love for them to play at MSG, but you can't reward the owner that pretty much shipped you away because he didn't really care for you. You can't reward that owner now that the team is up and doing well. At least I wouldn't personally. Yeah. You're just gonna have people trudge out to UBS Arena on Long Island, or shoot, they might even. There's no other big arenas in New York unless you go to Jersey. The only way Angel Reese will be playing at the world's most famous arena is if they have an All-Star game in New York and they play the All-Star game. They split the All-Star game between MSG and Barclays. That's the only way that lady is playing at MSG in the WNBA. Ball and play here as we return to the broadcast of this game one. Rose with the ball. Angel Reese, Lexi Hull, Chelsea Gray on the floor. Lexi Hull attacks Jackie Young. Spin move right to left into the paint and scores. Lexi Hull, the three not falling, but she getting to the cup. It's 37 all. Same thing Lisa Leslie just said. If the three's not falling, attack the basket. Alyssa Thomas in the post against Reese. Throws up that hook shot. Misses. Reese with another rebound. Up to 14 rebounds for Angel Reese. Angel Reese attacks Alyssa Thomas. Hand off the Hull. It goes through hands. Turnover here. That's 8 turnovers. As Hull goes, Thomas goes to the basket. They said it was a hand on ball. as Angel Reese goes behind the back, almost loses it, gets it to Gray. Gray hops into the midi and scores. Rose retake the lead now. 39-37. Alyssa Thomas inbounds here to McBride. So it was Thomas, McBride, and Young. Young yet to score. As I say that, they call an offensive foul on Young on the push-off while she was slipping to the basket. Third personal foul on Jackie Young. Only player who's checked in who is yet to score. So remember, at the end of the third quarter, the team leading, you at 11. Oh, they call a foul on Angel Reese on the screen. She said they pushed the defender into Chelsea Gray, so that's a turnover by Rose. That's 2 fouls on Angel Reese now. She has her double-double, 12 and 15. Ball in play with Jackie Young and Laces. Jackie Young with the ball. Doesn't know what to, comes off the screen, gets to the midi. Jackie Young finally gets on the board. Jackie Young hits the right midi, and it's a tie game, 39 all. Approaching a minute 30 here. Chelsea Gray, step back, foul line, jump shot, good. Chelsea Gray starting to get in the bag. She's starting to notice that, she's starting to feel that it's time to take over here. Jackie Young with the ball now. Now comes off the screen, gets to the same spot, same result. Jackie Young, elbow jump shot from the right elbow, that is, and ties the game back up at 41. So back-to-back buckets from Jack. Lexi Hull attacks Kayla McBride, double clutches, and scores a layup. So it's a layup drill here. As Lexi Hull, the three not falling, she's getting to the basket. Lexi Hull up to 10 points here. Jackie Young gets stripped, gets her own rebound, steps through, throws it to Thomas. Thomas back to Jackie. Jackie, three, right hand three, misses. Rebound to Gray. 40 seconds to go here. 40 seconds to go. They throw the ball down to Reese, right over Alyssa Thomas' head. Good assist to Chelsea Gray. 45-41 here. Rose with a 4-point lead. McBride with the ball. Comes off the screen. McBride gets downhill, goes a right-hand scoop, foul, and one. Kayla McBride. She likes that off-leg scoop with either the right or the left hand. She does it right-hand side this time, going to the line for the and one, the 3-point play. Coach Nola Henry, who's an assistant coach with the Dallas Wings now, she's coaching up Angel right now. Angel with 2 fouls in a sequence there. So McBride with 16 points for 17. She hits the free throw. So it's a 1-point game here with 26 seconds to go. Brittany Sykes into the game for Angel Reese for Rose. Chelsea Gray guarded by Jackie Young. Chelsea Gray. Oh, now she fits it through. Oh my goodness. Chelsea Slim with another missed layup. It is like frustrating. McBride attacks, scoop layup. They don't call a foul. Rebound to Gray. Gray with 3 seconds. She says, I'm taking it myself since you can't make layups, and she scores. Oh, Chelsea Gray with the steal at the buzzer. Oh, and she misses. Chelsea Gray doing it all. Brittany Sykes, yo, it's so like bad to watch, y'all. It is bad to watch. I've never seen so many missed layups. So we add 11 to that 47. That gives us 58. So the target score is 58. First to 58 wins. Sorry, I'm sending out a tweet. It's so frustrating. It is so frustrating, y'all. Sorry, I had to send that tweet out. And she's missing like what? Chelsea Gray is feeding these dimes to her, and she's just smoking layup after layup. It's really crazy, y'all. It is really crazy. I don't understand it. Target score is 58, y'all. Target score is 58. First to 58 wins. That's a pretty low target score. looking at the target scores from last games that I did, it was 78 on one of the games. So crazy, bro. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody in the chat. 47-44. Rose with the lead. Chelsea Gray with 17 points now. She should have a double-double with the amount of missed layups they were. She has 6 assists. 14 points and 15 rebounds for Angel Reese. Sykes with 4 points. She should have like 12 on all the missed layups. 10 for Hull, 2 for Atkins. Really didn't see her in that third quarter. For the Laces, Kayla McBride with 17, 12 from Thomas, 7 from Hayes, 4 for Jackie, and 4 from Dolson. We haven't seen Kiki Jefferson. It is so frustrating, the amount of missed layups. So frustrating. So frustrating, y'all. She makes a tough turnaround baseline jump shot contested, but the wide open layups is like it doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. All right, we're about to start the fourth quarter. Let me get everything ready. Remember, the fourth quarter is untimed. I just put the 7 minutes there, but untimed fourth quarter. I should actually just put it back at 0 so I don't get confused. 47-44. The target score is 58, y'all. 58 is the target score. All right, ball in play here with Laces. Can they come back to take the lead? Hayes gets down the lane, gets to her dominant left hand, and scores. 1-point game. 47-46. Rose 6-5. Laces 5-6. Who comes out on top? Chelsea Gray. Is it winning time? She gets down the paint, throws it to Reese, gets deflected, but Reese recovers it. They leave Hull wide open for 3. She can't get it tonight. Rebound to Hayes. She was wide open. Hayes with the ball. Hayes comes off the screen, going back to her left hand, gets downhill, bumps off, tries to swing through, gets fighting, throws up a wild shot, and Reese gets the rebound over to Hull. Hull attacks on the left-hand side. She tries to get her get back, and then she turns it over. Alyssa Thomas dribbling between players and gets fouled. So Alyssa Thomas 3 assists away from the first unrivaled triple-double. Carmela says, Slim will now, until her ass can make a line, be known as Brittany. I was Slim, aka Slime. Yeah, she's been horrible around the rim, like absolutely horrible. Hayes, elbow jump shot, left elbow cash. And Laces retake the lead. So that's 4 points for Hayes in this quarter to retake the lead for Laces. Gray over to Hull, back to Gray. Gray left side of the floor, guarded by McBride. Gray comes off the screen from Reese, probing, pulls up, midi, up, good. Chelsea Gray, foul line jump shot. That's where she's been feasting all unrivaled season long. Hayes says, I could do that too. She comes off the screen, going to the foul line and hits the foul line jump shot. Laces retake the lead, 50-49. Chelsea Gray going back to her spot. Chelsea Gray versus Hayes. Dream shake, fall away, front rims it. Thomas gets the rebound and almost loses it, but recovers it, gets it to Hayes. Hayes with 6 points in the quarter. Hayes comes off the screen, getting to her left hand. Oh, then nobody comes out there. She shoots it short. Alyssa Thomas rebound. Fight for the rebound. Chelsea Gray dives on the floor. Fight for the... Oh, she's out of bounds. It should be Lace's ball. Chelsea Gray was out of bounds. 49-50. The two captains on the floor for the ball. But Gray was out of bounds, so no need for the jump ball there. It stays with Laces. Shot clock resets to 12. Hayes gets it in, gets deflected, and Rose get the steal anyway. Chelsea Gray walks into a three. Oh, misses. Lexi Hull with the tip, and they call a foul on the offensive rebound. Alyssa Thomas say pushed Lexi Hull as she was jumping for the ball. So like Alyssa Thomas wants to review it, but well, they call this a shooting foul because Hull was going for the tip. We haven't had it. Oh, I think they actually challenged now. Andrew Wade challenges the call. I think it's the first challenge of the evening. I mean, what better time than now? Lacey is 8 points away from the win. Rose 9 points away from the win. Very important win. That this girl Brittany Sykes, man, get me tight. Missing layups, like. They're talking to Nafisa Collier now. Talking to Nafisa. She's playing in the next game versus Phantom. That should be barbecue chicken for the Lunar Owls. No Sabrina. Mabry's still out. Phantom just not a good team. Just not a good team, y'all. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute, salute. Appreciate you guys joining. Daisy said, "Why did she keep putting Sykes in?" Sykes, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know, Daisy. Don't know. Yeah, Hull's been playing well. I don't think Sykes will play the rest of the quarter unless somebody needs a breather. Atkins hasn't seen a lot of minutes. Atkins only 5 minutes. She played good. Actually, played good in her limited minutes this game. The past couple games, she's been pretty terrible shooting wise. But these past, her minutes in this game were good, but she hasn't seen the floor in a while. Make sure you leave a like on the stream, guys. Subscribe if you're new here. Um, will be. I don't think the next stream. I can't stream Saturday. I have a prior engagement, so next stream will be next Monday. So be on the lookout for that. Definitely look at the pinned comments. Subscribe to the player highlights channel. I was a little backlogged due to some prior engagements, so I've been catching up on all the video player edits. I finished up Athletes Unlimited stuff earlier today or today. I have to finish up Unrivaled from this weekend when the stream is over. The Laces win the challenge, so it wasn't a foul, but they say it was still Rose ball. Alyssa Thomas, that's backcourt violation. They don't call it. Oh, now they call it. I'm about to say, like, Alyssa Thomas putting on that pressure defense forced Lexi Hull into the backcourt violation. Ball in play here. Tiffany Hayes with the ball. Hayes has 6 points in the quarter. Hayes bounce pass to Thomas on the drive. She stops, goes up. Angel Reese with the block, and Angel Reese said something to her, and it goes off of Thomas. It goes back to Rose. Angel Reese gets the block and says something to her. Alyssa Thomas with that sly smirk on her face after that one. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Gray comes off the screen going right. Chelsea Gray goes baseline, gets cut off. Great defense by McBride. McBride, they throw it down to Reese. Reese trying to get at Thomas. Spins. Oh, Alyssa Thomas goes right back at her and then puts up her hand like, child, please. I love it. I love it. Yo, I love it, man. If you dish it, you got to be able to take it, y'all. If you dish it, you got to be able to take it. Reese blocks Thomas on one end, gives her a little talking. Thomas blocks her on the other. Kayla McBride misses the three. Nobody gets the offensive rebound. Or the offensive rebound. Lexi Hull gets the defensive rebound. Chelsea Gray comes off the screen, going to her left, pulls up for the midi, and rattles it in. Chelsea Gray, it's winning time. You know what she wants to do. They retake the lead. What's her name? AT versus Reese. Oh, and they call a foul on Lexi Hull there. Tiffany Hayes is on the floor where she tends to be. What's so Tiffany Hayes gets up. Tiffany Hayes been rolling around on the floor all Unrivaled season. So it stays with Laces here. 51-50. McBride to inbound. Over to Hayes. Back to McBride. McBride gets to the midi and she misses. McBride, she's been missing a lot of the shots earlier in the season she was making. She's been struggling to make here. Chelsea Gray gets back to her foul line. Jump shot too strong. Reese with the one arm tip up and it's foul. Foul on the offensive putback. Daisy said they made me curse. Rose does not need to foul. I think they're gonna challenge this call. So now Team Rose challenges the call on this possession again on an offensive rebound. Laces won the challenge earlier. Let's see if Rose follows suit. 51-50, people. 51-50. Let me quickly put up the box score so we could take a look. Chelsea Gray, 22 minutes. It's winning time. She's gonna do what she does. 21 points. 9 and 22 shooting, 6 assists. Angel Reese with 14 points, 16 rebounds. Sykes, I'm gonna call her a slimy hands, 4 points on 2 of 10 shooting. Hull with 10, Atkins with 2. She hasn't played much second half. Kayla McBride 17 on 7 of 18 shooting. She's missing some wide open ones, 2 for 8 from 3. Tiffany Hayes with 13. Alyssa Thomas with 12 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, still 3 assists shy of the triple double. Jackie Young with 4, Steph Dolson with 4. We haven't seen a lot of Steph Dolson. Call on the floor stands. So it leads to possession other way for Laces. Wow. So they called a foul on Reese. All right, 7 points for Rose to win, 8 points for Laces. Both teams fighting here. Look a little tired, a little knackered, as they say over in the UK. But we'll see. Hayes dribbles the ball off her leg and goes out of bounds. Just turnover after turnover. 12 turnovers for Rose, 13 turnovers for Laces. High turnover game. Chelsea Gray leaves it to a wide open Reese, and she drops it in. 2 players went to Chelsea Gray. They leave Reese wide open. 5 points away now for Rose. Hayes off the screen. Over to McBride. McBride drives back to Hayes. Hayes pump fakes at the 3. Tries to drive to the basket. Throws up the layup. Deflection. And Reese with the rebound. They have numbers here. Reese over to Gray. Gray for 3. Oh, Chelsea Gray and Rose are 2 points away. Rose hypes up the crowd, gives the crowd a wave as Laces are out of answers on the offensive end. 2 points away for Team Rose getting the win here. It looked like Team Laces were going to take off as what's her name? Tiffany Hayes scored the first 6 points, but they've been absolutely out of answers here late. Not the same ball movement we were seeing earlier. They've run out of answers. 56-50. Angel Reese with 16 points, 17 rebounds. Chelsea Gray with 24 points, 7 assists. So according to that play that Laces just drew up, they're trying to get Lexi Hull in some action here and get downhill to a layup. Let's see if Laces can execute here. All right, so ball and play with Alyssa Thomas. They cross half court. They get the screen, and they run the play. They get it to McBride. McBride for three. They need it. Oh, McBride knocks down the three. 3-point game. They got to get a stop here. Gray comes off the screen. Gray, snatchback dribble. Chelsea Gray for the win. Oh! Chelsea Gray again for the win. Team Rose get the W. Chelsea Gray, salute to everyone who voted Rose. Chelsea Gray again, another buzzer beater, another game winner for Chelsea Gray. And Rose moved to 7-5. Laces moved to 5-7. Finishes with 26 points, 7 assists, and 4 threes. Game winner. Gets to the midi, snatchback dribble, fall away, nothing but net. You knew it was cash when she shot it. And then she does that move where she's on the floor sitting down and she's moving in a circle. Chelsea Gray cashes out. Get the camera on Chelsea. You're showing Angel Reese. I'm trying to see what Chelsea got to say here. Let me see if I can pipe this in for you guys right quick. I don't think they shouldn't get me in trouble for this.
But I knew I was going to stop for the three and she was going to pass.
This win was so huge for the team, not just to put Saturday behind you, but also you clinched a playoff spot. How great is it to know that all the hard work you put in is finally paying off? You're officially in the playoffs.
So they're officially in the playoffs.
You know, we started
with that
off
win.
a little
Salute
rocky.
to the
I just
Laces.
said stay the course. Every player comes in, gets extra work. We love to be together and try to compete and get better in practice. And I mean, it's showing out there on the court.
5 rebounds, 7
We were
assists.
losing, winning, it didn't matter. We came in those huddles and we were real tight.
You're 6-1 in your last 7, but you guys aren't just coasting and staying
6-1 in the
complacent. You're
last
getting
7.
better every single day. So how will you challenge these ladies moving forward, knowing the most critical part of the season is coming up?
You got to get tighter. You got to get smarter. And that's what we're doing. You know, everybody on this bench
I mean, if I was her, I would have called
contributes
out
in
Brittany
every
Sykes,
way.
but she's
So
a better person than
I'm
me.
proud of them and what they did
Missing all
tonight
them
to be able to
layups.
bring the fight from the beginning.
Thanks, Chelsea. Let's give it up for the Rose, everybody.
All right, cool. I hope you guys were able to hear that. Give you a little insight into what Chelsea Gray had to say there. I just talked over a little bit just in case they try to get me out of here for playing that. But Chelsea Gray, the engine behind the team. Salute to everybody who said Team Rose with the win. I tried to go Laces. I thought they would come back and play much better. Oh, Satu Sabli changed her hair. She got like some braids in. I think she was playing with like her natural hair or something before. So Phantom and Lunar Owls coming up next. Let me start the poll from now so I can give people enough time to put their votes in. So I'm 0-1 tonight. Salute to everybody who voted. I'm typing in caps. Who will win game 2? I mean, this should be a pretty set. This should be a pretty easy poll here. Daisy said, I'm sure Chelsea Gray got on her after the game. Definitely. She definitely gonna be like, all right, Britt, we're gonna have to do a layup drill. Definitely gonna have to do a layup drill. Let me send out a tweet record. Chelsea Gray has been absolutely cooking. 6-1 in the last 7. Few game winners. Midi masterclass. Salute to everybody who stayed along for that whole game. We had a pretty good one towards the end there. Very competitive. And Team Rose finished with the win. All right, just have to send out a tweet right quick. That tweet is out. So for player highlights, looking at the box score, let me show us the box score. Player highlights, as you can see, 58-53. Chelsea Gray, game-winning 2-point shot. Chelsea Gray, 24 minutes, 26 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. You have Angel Reese with 16 points and 17 rebounds. Also had 4 assists to go along with it. 4 for Sykes on 2 of 10 shooting, 10 for Hull, 2 for Atkins. They shoot 42% from the field, 36% from three-point line, and 50% from the foul line. Turnovers were high, 12 turnovers, but both teams were turning it over. Laces, Kayla McBride, not her best game using the eye test. She did finish with 20 points on 8 of 19 shooting. The three just wasn't really there in the midi. Tiffany Hayes with 13. She was eye test. She wasn't that great either, besides a 2-minute stretch. Alyssa Thomas almost had the triple double: 12 points, 16 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 assists shy. I'm gonna have to wait for another day. Jackie Young, 13 minutes, 4 points. Steph Dolson only played 4 minutes with 4 points. Yeah, Daisy, definitely 100% for the poll. Unless somebody got a family member on Phantom, and even then, you still would have to choose Lunar Owls. Carmela says Chelsea is her. Owls got this next game. Not even close. Yeah, definitely. I just had to do it just for to be fair to the Phantom. If you're just joining, as I mentioned beginning of the stream, no Sabrina Ionescu the rest of the season. She has departed Unrivaled to begin the Nike Asia tour. I guess it was discussed before she signed on that she would have to step away during certain times. She left for NBA Paris, and now she's left for Nike Asia. So Asia Nike. That's funny on the halftime or the end of the whatever, but the little show that they have. They brought a bouquet of roses, a vase of roses out as the Rose make the playoffs. It's been absolutely cooking. I'm glad I was able to pipe that audio in for you guys. Um, Glad it worked. We'll do that during the draft. I know the draft are a little bit more strict. Um, but I'll figure something out during the draft. Ooh, excuse me. All right, let's get ready for game two. Game two. I'm waiting for them to put up a countdown to tip off. So I'll leave that blank for now. Game two between Phantom and Lunar Owls. I mean, as you can see, Phantom bottom of the barrel, 3-8. They pretty much. I don't think they can make the playoffs unless they win their next 3 games, and Vinyl lose their next 3. I think, and it's gonna take a miracle, and they don't have a miracle. So Team Rose back on the winning streak, 1 game winning streak. They're 7-5. They clinch a playoff spot. So Lunar Owls and Rose have clinched. With the loss, Laces move out of the playoff hunt. Laces move down to the 5 seed, and Mist, who I thought were dead in the water after having I think they're on they're on a 3-game winning streak. They move up to 3rd seed. So would you look at that? Brianna Stewart, the co-founder, was a rough start to Unrivaled for her. She got smoked by her own teammate in one-on-one, 12-0. The only person to not score. She's struggling. She struggled scoring the ball efficiently. The 3-point shot hasn't been there, but she's come alive late. She had 9 assists 1 game, 21 points. The rest of the team is getting healthy. Dejanay Carrington playing well. Rakia Jackson, even though she got ejected last game, playing well. Jewel Lloyd had a good game the other day. So they're starting to round back into form, starting to be the team that we all thought prior to the season. Vandersloot playing well as well. So Mist could be interesting. Carmela, great question. Who do I Phantom is out and Sab is abroad. Who do y'all have winning the whole thing? Let us know in the chat, y'all. Who do y'all have winning the whole thing? Um, I'm gonna man. I'm gonna say Rose. I'm going to say Rose. Rose Rose is my answer right as of this exact moment. Lunar, I'm going against my better judgment and Lunar Owls. What's up, Mabry Glazer? Hilarious name. Salute to you. I'm going against my better judgment and choosing Lunar Owls. I've said on multiple occasions they will win it, but I'm going off recency bias right now. I'm dead going off the recency bias. Let me get some water right quick. Says the whole thing, the Owls. Carmelo said, Miss finally got it together. I love the Rooks have been getting their shine. Rakia Edwards, yeah. Rakia, she a little crash out too. She got ejected last game, so Rakia got to watch herself as well. Aaliyah Edwards, it was great to see her ascend in that one versus one tournament. Made it all the way to the final game. Beat Nafisa Kali. I thought she was about to steal it, but Nafisa just has too many tools in the toolkit to stop for too long. Cuz says I would love to see Rose win, but based on the prior games, Lunar Owls will win it. Yeah, I'm going against my better judgment. Lunar Owls definitely the favorite to win it. But I think the broadcast is about to start for this game. Let me get my recording started. Yep, broadcast starting for game 2. Broadcast starting for game 2. Right. So the 6 seed Phantom versus the 1 seed Lunar Owls, who I think will win this game handily. Looking at the chat, Mabry says, "What about MVP Nafisa? Nafisa, no, I have no argument there. I'm not going against my better judgment there. Nafisa winning MVP, leading the league in scoring, leading the league in steals. Has I think she has one of the highest scoring games at Unrivaled this season. Nafisa MVP. If you say otherwise, I just can't. I can't agree. Carmela asking some good questions here. Chat, who are your favorite Rooks in the W last season? Mine, CC Angel, Rakia Sheldon, Camilla, and Kate. I'm biased, so I'm gonna go Leonie Febich. If you consider her a rookie, it was her rookie W season. So I'm gonna go Leonie Febich. And then Caitlyn after her. Angel's in there. I'm trying to think the rookies I actually played. Yeah, but definitely Leo at the top of my list. Rakia definitely. All right, so starting lineup: Natasha Cloud, Katie Lou, and Satu Sabali for Phantom. Then the same starting lineup Phantom Lunar Owls have been using the whole season. Diggin Smith, Alicia Gray, and Nafisa Collier. And we're off, people. Game has started. We are off with Natasha Cloud and Phantom. Can Phantom pull off the upset? Let me end this poll before y'all start cheating. I'm joking. Satu with the miss to start and Diggin Smith with the rebound. Diggin Smith with 27 points last game. In that comeback win for Lunar Owls. Nafisa for 3. Satu with the rebound. Y'all ladies tell me the hairstyle she got. Is it braids? Is it locks? Satu hits a nice reverse layup over the smaller defender. Phantom on the board first, 2-0. Skylar Diggins Smith misses. Long rebound goes to Diggins Smith. She goes up. attacks on, and Skylar Diggins-Smith on the board for Lunar Owls. Satu brings the ball up the court. Satu attacks Nafisa, goes up, right-hand layup. The lefty scores with the right-hand layup, and that's 4 points for Satu Sabally. She's going to have to be the focal point on offense. Alicia Gray for 3. Satu with the rebound. Let's see what Satu can do. Can Satu will this team to a win here? Cloud with the ball. Cloud wants to spread out. Gets it to Satu, fall away jump shot, gets hit on the elbow by Skylar Diggins-Smith. So Satu will go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Yeah, Carmela, she was technically a rook. Yeah, but she ended up starting. I guess she started too many games to win it, or they just felt like giving it to Tiffany Hayes. As Satu has all 6 points here for Phantom as she hits the free throw for one free throw worth 2 points. Diggins-Smith with the ball. Nafisa. Alicia Gray with the pump fake. Goes into the paint, throws the fall away jump shot, misses. Cloud with the rebound. So Cloud in transition, gets downhill, throws up a wild layup, misses. Rebound. Cloud's on the floor. They have a 3-on-2 here. Lunar Owls. Alicia Gray into the paint, and they call a foul on Satu Sabally on the contest. So Alicia Gray will go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Oh, yeah, faux locks. Thank you, Carmela. Thank you. So Alicia Gray, the silent assassin, averaging 19.8 points, 5.5 rebounds, 1.1 steals. Free throw is up, glances off the front of the rim, and good. So that 1 free throw worth 2 points is good. Cloud gets it to Katie Lou. If you didn't know, Katie Lou recently has signed, or not recently, in the last week or two, has signed back with the Seattle Storm as Satu misses the 3. Skylar Diggins-Smith rebound, transition, foul line jump shot, good. And just like that, it's a tie game. Full court press here by Lunar Owls. Cloud with the ball. Cloud gets it to Katie Lou on the curl. Katie Lou, midi is off. Rebound to Nafisa. Nafisa guarded by Katie Lou. They played each other first round of the 1-on-1 tournament. Katie Lou, we all knew that was going to be a L. Skylar Diggins-Smith pump fakes for 3, drops it off to Nafisa, and scores. And just like that, Lunar Owls go on a nice little 6-0 run and retake the lead. 8-6 Lunar Owls. Cloud trying to get the ball down to Satu. Satu comes out to set the screen for Katie Lou. Katie Lou drops it down to Satu, goes up, another right-hand layup, foul, and 1. So Satu's been fouled twice, and she scored both. Satu Sabally hits the layup, and she's working a lot on that right-hand side. She's a lefty, but finishes with the right hand on that one. Brittany Griner checks in, BG on the check-in for, I'm assuming for Katie Lou. No, for Natasha Cloud, excuse me. So Marina Mabry sighting. Let me take her out of grayscale and put her normal. Marina Mabry playing her first game of the Unrivaled season. Marina Mabry checks in. And Satu Sabally hits the free throw for the 3-point play. It's 9-8. Satu Sabally to the bench. And Natisha Heidemann, who's on a relief contract, has checked in. So it's Heidemann, Mabry, and Griner. Mabry on the contest on Diggins-Smith. The Notre Dame alums as Diggins-Smith hits it. Lunar Owls retake the lead. 10-9. Mabry with the ball. They send a double team. Shakira Austin checks in as well. Mabry assists to Griner. And Mabry, her first stat is an assist. She gets the assist to Griner after they double team her in the post. Shakira Austin, high-low to Nafisa. Nafisa, whoa! That's a call. It's just a travel. Yes, they called a foul, travel on Nafisa. Brittany Griner was about to punch that into the front row, and she got nervous. Good to see Mabry actually hooping. Mabry stuck in purgatory with the Connecticut Sun. Her and Natasha Cloud probably bonding over that here at Unrivaled. Mabry step back for 3. Too strong. Tipped out. Heidemann gets the offensive rebound. Heidemann gets it down to Griner. Griner in the post against Nafisa. Steps through. Goes up. And back-to-back buckets by Brittany Griner. Phantom up 13-10. Oh, I forgot Mabry Glazer in chat. Yeah, finally. Better late than never for Marina Mabry. Shakira Austin in the post. She spins right into Mabry. Mabry gets the steal, but it goes, they call it a late jump ball here. So possession arrow favors Lunar Owls. So Courtney Williams checking in right now. Courtney Williams checking into the game. I'm trying to see for who. She's tying her shorts up. Courtney Williams on the check-in. She checks in for whoever was on the floor. Alicia Gray. So it's Courtney Williams, Shakira Austin, and Nafisa. Nafisa gets to that foul line jump shot, halfway down and out. Mabry fumbles it, but gets the rebound. Mabry crosses half court, comes off the screen, going to her left. Mabry, guarded by Austin, gets it down to Griner. Griner already has 4 points against Nafisa. Steps through, reverse layup. Oh, Brittany Griner feasting down there. And Phantom, their biggest lead. 15. Is it their biggest lead? No, not their biggest lead. It's 15-10. I'm over here spreading falsities. Nafisa goes at Griner. Off balance, banks it in. Nafisa Collier hits the jumper. Mabry with the ball. Guarded by, Mabry crossover. Step back on Fee. Oh, off the side of the rim and goes out of bounds. That's Mabry for you. Maybe she could dance with that ball out there, and they have her on a minutes restriction. She checks out. And they're using her in short bursts here just to see how she responds. But Mabry, good response now. Good response. She hasn't made a bucket, but she has an assist or two. Ball in play here. Austin out to Nafisa for three. Dead on three is off. Heidemann with the rebound. So it was Heidemann, Cloud, and Griner. Heidemann comes off the screen. Throws a lob past to Griner. Griner looks. She misses it at the front of the rim. Gets her own rebound. Out to Heidemann. Heidemann left wide open for three. Sets. Fires. Three. 18-12. Phantom putting up a fight here, y'all. Courtney Williams trying to get to her midi. She stops, gets it down to Nafisa. Foul on Heidemann on the roll. She knew she was barbecue chicken if she let that roll go through. So 18-12, people. 18-12. Satu with 9 points for Phantom, 6 from Griner, 3 from Heidemann. And there's a turnover here. Heidemann, hesitation dribble into the paint, scoop, hangs, hits, throws it off the back of the rim, doesn't fall. Courtney Williams with the ball, crossover, down to Nafisa. Nafisa, guarded by Cloud, out to Courtney. Courtney for three. She knew it was off, misses off the rim. Cloud with the rebound, home run pass to Heidemann in the corner. Heidemann drives, comes off the screen. She steps back for another three. Heidemann, that's back-to-back threes for Natisha Heidemann. Timeout here by the Lunar Owls. Largest lead of the game here, 21-12, Phantom over Lunar Owls. So Natisha Heidemann been bouncing around as a relief contract player, back with the original team, and she knocks down the three. Well, I'm going to get the box score up for us. Look at that, 21-12. Look at Phantom with the lead here. There's still a lot of game to be played, but I like the way they're hooping now. Satu Sabli with 9 points. Natasha hasn't scored, but she has 2 rebounds. Katie Lou hasn't scored. 6 from Griner and 6 from Heidemann. Look at that. 50% from the field for Phantom, 33% from three, made all their free throws, and they haven't turned the ball over. And they're winning the rebound battle. When Phantom wins the rebound battle, they tend to win the game. Lunar Owls, Diggin Smith with 6, 4 from Fee, 2 from Alicia, 2 from Court, and none from Shakira Austin. So lineup coming back on the floor. It looks like Cameron Brink is in attendance. I was wondering who that tall person was in street clothes. And it's Cam Brink, it looks like. So Alicia, Shakira Austin, and Courtney Williams to check back in here. Carmela said, random, but Skylar has been in the gym. I need to sign up. Yeah, she got the gun showing. She really does. Alicia Gray with the ball. Attacks, gets downhill, throws it out to Courtney. Courtney gets to the midi, and she knocks it down. That's where she feasts. Knocks down the mid-range jump shot. My clock's a little bit behind. It's about 53 seconds to go. Cameron Brink, that is Cameron. Oh, bad pass from Natasha to Heidemann, and it's a turnover. Alicia gets to the foul line, rattles into 2, and just like that, a quick 4 points for Lunar Owls out of that timeout. 21-16. And they call a foul on Alicia Gray. That's 2 on Alicia Gray. That was the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Heidemann to inbound. Heidemann inbounds it to Griner. Griner gets it. Griner over to Heidemann. Heidemann with the ball. Gets the screen from Griner going to her right. Heidemann step back. Oh, what a play by Heidemann. And Griner dunks the ball. One arm dunk by BG. Okay. Brittany Griner wide open gets the dunk, and they repay the favor on the other end with Shakira getting the wide open layup. That's the first dunk of the Unrivaled season. BG, okay. Feeling young and them legs feeling spry tonight. Heidemann comes off the screen. Heidemann over the Cloud. Cloud in the corner. 2 on the clock. Griner sets 3. Oh, BG with a dunk and a 3. Ball in play. Half court lob is off. And BG 26-18 Phantom over Lunar Owls. Brittany Griner gets the first dunk of the season, bangs out, and then knocks down a 3. She got up on that one. I can't even lie. She turned that thing over on the rim. I see you, BG. And then knocks down the 3 on the following possession. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Them legs feeling good tonight. Let's get ready for the second quarter. Let me get the box score up for us. That was nice. Okay, BG. BG, get on that rim. That's the Brittany Griner experience there. Feasting in the paint, and now she's expanding her range to 3. I don't know. I'm typing in all caps on Twitter. They just gonna have to deal with it. I ain't retyping this. All right, y'all. Salute to everybody still in the chat. We're having a pretty good game so far. I like it. Score is 28-18, as you can see, at the end of the first quarter. Satu with the 9. Brittany Griner, game high 11 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Does have a 3 to go along with that. 6 from Natisha Heidemann off the bench, the relief player. Mabry got her first stint of Unrivaled action this season. Got a quick 3 minutes. Got an assist on her first play. Also has a rebound. Diggin Smith for the Lunar Owls with 6. 4 from Alicia Gray. 4 from Fee. 2 from Courtney. And 2 from Shakira. BG came to hoop tonight. I'm not even going to lie to you. Man, Brittany Griner, if you didn't know, now signed with the Atlanta Dream. So she will be teammates with Alicia Gray, who's on the opposite side. Also Jordan Canada and Ryan Howard on Team Vinyl. And Bree Jones, who's signed with them from Connecticut. So it's gonna be interesting things down there in Atlanta, even though they playing in an auditorium pretty much. But it should be interesting for this season to see how that combination of players works down there. (26-18). They coming back to the broadcast? Yes, they are. Coming back to the broadcast, people. So Alicia Gray Nafisa, and it looks like Skylar Diggins Smith will start the quarter for Lunar Owls. Oh, Wanda Sykes in the building here. For Unrivaled. The comedian actor. Mabry back in to start this quarter. So it's Mabry, Katie Lou. Look at Mabry being a facilitator here. Gets Katie Lou on the cut, and she scores. Man, I would take Mabry on the Liberty. I'm just being greedy. Alicia Gray answers with a 3, though. Carmela says, I'm not over how Phoenix did Cloud. Yeah. She over here promoing the team, and they said, nah, go to Siberia. Kickball here by Nafisa on the pass from Mabry. Thank you all. Thank you. I know you're trying to get some information and entertainment on the stream. Tato on the attack, spin move. Oh, Nafisa punches that. Nafisa blocked that right back. Courtney Williams on the attack, smokes the layup, though. Katie Lou with the rebound. Katie Lou over to Satu. Satu goes right back at her and misses. Gets the offensive rebound. She shoots the long 2, misses that one. So Satu's gone a little cold since that first quarter. It's 28-21. Nafisa attacks Katie Lou, gets fouled, and one Nafisa Collier. So Nafisa Collier gets downhill, gets fouled, and scores. Maybe said BG getting all-star flashbacks. Look. This is her. What's this gonna be? Brittany Griner's 11th or 12th season. It's been a while. As Nafisa been missing free throws lately. She misses this one. Mabry with the rebound. Katie Lou with the ball, guarded tightly by Diggin Smith, gets it to Satu. Over to Mabry. Mabry jab step. Mabry jump shot. Oh, rattles around and out. Rebound to Nafisa. Alicia Gray with the ball. Alicia Gray cross court to Diggin Smith. Diggin Smith on the attack. Out to Alicia Gray. Can't leave her that wide open. She's short, though. Katie Lou with the rebound. Gets it to Mabry. Mabry yet to score. Looks to attack. Mabry steps back. Jump shot is good. Marina Mabry, her first unrivaled basket is a step back jump shot over Nafisa Collier, the co-founder. Nafisa. Oh, Katie Lou almost gets to steal. It deflects right to Nafisa. She shoots. Misses. Satu with the rebound. Satu pushing it in transition. Satu, gets right down the lane. Nobody stops the ball. And she scores. 32-23. Skylar Diggin Smith gets to the foul line and shoots. Scores. Skylar Diggin Smith. They go under on the screen. Oh, Mabry recovers the inbound pass. Mabry, and they call, what do they call? They call Marina Mabry with the foul as she was dribbling the ball. They call an offensive foul there. No volume? No volume. You guys can't hear me? You guys can hear me, right? I hope you guys can. It says that it's going through. Y'all hear me? I hope you guys can still hear me. Yeah, I mean, I hear it on my thing. Mom, watch your speakers. I hear myself. Okay, cool. About to say, I hope it didn't happen again last stream. Thanks, Liz. Last stream, my thing started freezing up, and I didn't recognize until somebody in the chat told me. So we're all good. Timeout on the floor here. I think they're determining if it's a offensive or defensive foul. Oh, Mabry sort of bumps into Skylar Diggin Smith on that spin and pops her like and pops her in the chin area. Notre Dame on Notre Dame crime just happened there. Mabry on Diggin Smith. Mabry, you and me both. You and me both. Really surprised at this. I did not expect this at all. See, the one time I'm not a contrarian, it actually would have worked in my favor this time. I was a contrarian last game. I said I'm gonna go with the crowd this game, and I'm failing. I just got an alert. Is my team winning? Let's see if the Heat are winning. We're still in the timeout right here. All right, Heat winning 81-68. It's against Washington though. They might blow that lead. We suck. Anyways, they're still trying to determine what the resolution of this play is. Skylar Diggins Smith with the death stare at the referees. Oh, they were looking to see if they were going to upgrade the call. That was what the review was. But it just stays with an offensive foul. Skylar Diggins Smith to inbound. 32. Oh, I have the wrong score up here, y'all. It's 32-25. I added to the wrong teams. Diggins Smith on the inbound gets it to Nafisa. Nafisa back to Diggins Smith. Diggins Smith gets down the hill. Snatch back dribble down to Fee. Fee fall away jump shot over Mabry is good. 32-27 here. 32-27. That is the correct score. Mabry with the ball. Mabry picks up her dribble, gets it to Satu. Satu with the ball, steps through, throws up a wild shot, tries to go glass, gets her own rebound. Satu tries to step through, spinning on that pivot, throws it up. Foul! Oh, it almost falls. It was hanging on that rim. Satu's gone a little cold, but she's going to go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Carmela says Sky gonna stay cussing at someone. Yeah, she got that mom look, like when you in the store and when you was a kid and your mom and you was doing like acting a fool in the store. Your mom give you that look like wait till we get home. As Satu hits the foul shot. Satu kicks it into the front row, and it will be Lunar Owls basketball still. You know when your mom give you that look like eyes got a little wide and she looked at you, you know when you got home it was gonna be problems. Ball in play here with the Lunar Owls. Yeah, mom, I'm talking about you in the chat. Skylar Diggins Smith for three. Tries almost banks it in. Rebound to Satu. Satu gets it to Mabry. Mabry at the 3-point line. Jab step. Mabry. Oh, pulls up for three. Mabry. Oh, halfway down. Satu fights for the rebound. Diggins Smith with it. Diggins Smith pushing in transition. Attacks. Mabry with the foul. Oh, I thought Mabry had the block, but they call a foul on Mabry. Mabry with 2 fouls here. Mabry with 2 fouls. Diggins Smith looking always to get downhill and draw contact down there. One free throw worth 2 points, and she knocks it down. This is how Lunar Owls clawed back into the game the other night. Skylar Diggins Smith getting downhill, drawing fouls, and hitting her free throws. Mabry to Satu. Satu down to Katie Lou, and they call a foul on Diggins Smith. She raises her hand emphatically. 34-29 here. 3:36 to go. Mabry gets it into Satu. Satu attacks baseline, goes for the reverse, and Nafisa with the block. Satu just getting her shot punch. They throw it out to Alicia Gray. Over to Nafisa. Can Nafisa hit a three? And she does. Nafisa Collier, timeout, Phantom. It's a 2-point game just like that. It's turning defense into offense. Satu, I don't know why she didn't go with her left hand. She's a lefty. Should have just went up with the left. She tries to go with the right, gets it blocked. Alicia Gray gets the pass from Skylar, who passes it to Nafisa. Nafisa for three, cashes out. And the Hootie Hoo gang is on the comeback trail. Let's get the box score up here. Box score on the screen for us. So a nice run here by the Lunar Owls. 34-32. It's a 2-point game. Satu with 13 on 4 of 11 shooting. She has 6 rebounds as well. Katie Lou with 2. None for Cloud. Griner, they probably need to get her back in the game after this timeout with 11. All in the first quarter. Heidemann with 6. Mabry with 2 points, 2 fouls, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. So two's the number for her right now. Con Landing says, remember after the 2023 WNBA season when Diana was asked if she would like to see Skylar Diggins Smith return to the Mercury in 2024. Her response, next question. Yeah, they had a bit of a contentious relationship, to say the least. But that's always going to happen with competitors of that stature. Skylar came to a team that was Diana's from jump. I guess their philosophies differed a bit, and their personalities clashed a bit towards the end there. That's how it be though. But for Lunar Owls, 11 points for Nafisa on 1 of 3 shooting from 3, 10 for Diggin Smith, 7 for Alicia Gray, 2 for Williams and Austin as we return to action here at Wayfair Arena in Miami. So Brittany Griner, as expected, checks back in after a run here by the Lunar Owls. So it's Griner, Heidemann, and Cloud. So a brand new set. Heidemann into the paint, out to Cloud. Cloud in the same corner where she hit the game winner. Pump fakes a bit. Nobody believes her. Dribbles out, gets it to Griner. Griner in the post. Turnaround jump shot over Nafisa, short. And rebound to Alicia Grave. Lunar Owls with a chance to tie or take the lead here. Alicia Gray says, I'm going for the lead, but blocked by Griner. Nafisa gets the offensive rebound, puts it up. Tip. She gets it. Fight for the rebound, and they call a foul there on Phantom. Nafisa was just tipping the ball to herself. Griner was out on the perimeter, with the block on Alicia Gray's 3. They interviewing Maybe right now. They said, how is your first experience at Unrivaled going? She said, I need an oxygen tank. The stamina is not at tip top shape right now. Skylar Diggins up and ties the game at 34. That's why you cannot count this Lunar Owls team out, people. Even if they're down, they'll claw their way back. Heidemann with the ball, top of the key, crossover on Alicia Gray, still with the ball here. Get it down to Griner. Griner in the post. They send a late double. Griner spins through. Hook shot is up, bounces around, and scores. Brittany Griner going right at Nafisa. Nafisa, even though she's a defender, you can't teach height, and Griner has the height. Diggin Smith, foul line jump shot is good. Diggin Smith starting to cook up here. Ties the game at 36. Cloud, left side of the floor. Gets the screen from Griner. Gets downhill, throws up the right hand hook off the rim and scores. And she has something to say to the ref. Skylar Diggins Smith back down the back down the floor quickly. I can't even talk, and she scores again off a made basket. Natasha Cloud now sets up for 3. Front rims it. Long rebound goes to Nafisa. Nafisa drops it off to Alicia Gray for 3, and the lead. Alicia Gray hits the 3, and the Lunar Owls have come all the way back to take the lead. Skylar Diggins Smith playing full court defense, and the ball goes off of a Phantom player. Lunar Owls get possession. Skylar Diggins Smith, one of those people you love to have on your team, but hate to play against. So animated, so just annoying on the defensive end. Cloud down to Nafisa. Nafisa attacks Cloud, tries to step through, and they call a foul there on Natasha Cloud. (41-38). Lunar Owls have come all the way back here. That's the one thing I want Unrivaled to add to their box score and stuff. They don't have the way they have it laid out is a little weird. But Nafisa hits the free throw worth 2 points. It's 43-38. And a timeout called by Phantom coach Adam Harrington. They've given up I think they had a double-digit lead at one point. That is all but gone now. It's 43-38. Let me take a point off. And it's been defense to offense for the Lunar Owls. I'm looking at the thing. It was, let me see what the biggest score was. 34-27. So that's 7. I think that was their biggest lead. 34-27. So 7-point lead was the biggest lead. Lunar Owls have completely flipped that on its head. They have a 5-point lead now. And it's been Skylar Diggins Smith being the catalyst as well. Just like Chelsea Gray is the catalyst for Team Rose, Skylar Diggins Smith is the catalyst for the Lunar Owls. They go as she goes at that point guard position. her intensity and everything. So you got 16 for Diggin Smith to lead all scorers, 13 for Fee, 10 for Alicia Gray. So all three of their starters are in double figures. For Phantom, 13 for Satu and 13 for Griner, the only double figure scorers for them. They over here playing Walk It Out in the arena. So Mabry going to check in now for this remaining minute 22 seconds. Mabry to inbound here. Ball into Griner. Back to Mabry. Mabry gets to the foul line. Mabry, they leave her open. Midi is off. She gets her own rebound. Gets stripped by Nafisa and stripped again by Nafisa. Nafisa Euro step through Cloud, misses. That should have been a foul, but Skylar saves it as Cloud was playing for a foul. Nafisa falls down, out to Diggin Smith. Over to Alicia Gray in the corner. Out to Diggin Smith, down to Nafisa. Nafisa turnaround jump shot over Cloud, and that's a barbecue chicken there. Ball movement extraordinary, and finds the mismatch. And Mabry with the ball steps back for three, hands it off to Griner, back to Mabry. Mabry gets downhill, gets fouled on the reach in by Alicia Gray. So Mabry going to the line for her first free throw of the Unrivaled season. One free throw worth 2 points. Carmela says, I am high-key shocked, but I'd love to see the fight. It would be cool to see them win, but as you said, I don't think they will win, and they are losing now. They couldn't ride the momentum for long enough. Mabry at the line, one free throw worth 2 points, and Mabry hits her first free throw of the Unrivaled season. 45-40. Diggin Smith, handoff to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray for another three over Griner, and it's a rainbow. It drops right in, and she smiles at her new teammate. Mabry on the answer for three, and she says, I could do that too. Mabry with her first three of the Unrivaled season. And they called Mabry the TikTok sensation for her cooking exploits. Nafisa gets the mismatch on Mabry and scores. They're scoring faster than I can talk. It's 50-43, 15 seconds to go here. Mabry on the answer for three, too strong. Rebound to Nafisa. 6 seconds. 5, 4. Diggin Smith to Nafisa. Nafisa dribbles out. That one leg fall away. Oh, Nafisa. That move is pretty much unguardable. And just like that, they flipped this game completely on its head. Mabry from half court is off. And at the half, it's 52-43. They've completely flipped a 7-point deficit into a 9-point lead. See, I'm going against my better judgment and choosing against them, but wow. So Lunar Owls, 46 of their 52 have come from their starters, as they have a 9-point lead here. Let me get stuff ready for the third quarter before we take a look at the box score. That's crazy, y'all. That is absolutely crazy. Phantom, too good to be true. The dream is over. It's become a nightmare. The ghosts have ghosted. Pun intended. Looking at the box score, 43-52. Lunar Owls pretty much on their way to going 11-1. Satu Sabli, 7 minutes, 13 points, 6 rebounds. Natasha Cloud with 2 and 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Katie Lou with 2, 13 from Brittany Griner. She had 11 in the first quarter, only 2 in that second. Mabry, her first Unrivaled game of the season, up to 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. She hit her first 3. So salute to Mabry. Getting back into the swing of things for these remaining 3 games for Phantom. Natisha Heidemann was 6 off the bench. Had all 6 in the first quarter. For Lunar Owls, Nafisa, 19 points, 8 rebounds. She's getting to that fall away, lean back jump shot that she likes to do. She leads all scorers in points. 16 for Skylar Diggin Smith, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. She's on triple-double watch, so you got to watch out for her as well. Alisha Gray with 13. Courtney Williams and Shakira Austin didn't really play in that second quarter. As a team for both of them, take a look at the summary here. So for Phantom, they're shooting 45%, which isn't bad. It just Lunar Owls is shooting 55%. Both teams 4 for 13 from three. Lunar Owls 3 for 4 from the line. Phantom are 4 for 4. No Wendy's. Rebounds 19-18 in favor of the Lunar Owls. Assists 12 assists for Lunar Owls, 8 for Phantom. 2 steals for Lunar Owls, none for Phantom. 2 blocks apiece for both teams. 4 turnovers for Phantom, only 1 for Lunar Owls. And the foul discrepancy is 7-6. So that's the team stats and the box score for this game. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule, if I can get to it without moving pages. There we go. So let me scroll down there. Carmela says they have lost some steam. It's really just a 2-possession game. I want them to pick it back up and make it interesting. Yeah, I really do. They had all the momentum there. Brittany Griner dunking 3 at the end of the first quarter. It was like they were riding high, and then the Lunar Owls turned the screws on defense, and the offense for Phantom went ghost. So we're at this game right now, 53-42. These are Monday, March 3rd games. We're in this second game right now. Let me put up the halftime break in case anybody's joining now. So next week, well, pretty much this week, excuse me, week 7 of the Unrivaled season starts on Friday, March 7th. Starting off with Laces versus Phantom. So two of the teams that played tonight, will play each other in that first game on Friday. And in the second game, you have Team Rose versus the Lunar Owls. So that's a rematch. Rose gave Lunar Owls their first and only loss of the season so far. That's going to be a interesting rematch here. I remember in the last game Lunar Owls played, at the end when Allie LaForce asked Skylar Diggins-Smith, Rose are playing next. Are you going to be watching that game, and what are your thoughts? And she just gave a little chuckle, and she said, all I'll say is hootie hoo. So there's a little tension there. Not tension as in we're going to fight, but tension, competitive energy there. So that should be must-watch game, 8:15 on Friday. Definitely watch that. Saturday, as I mentioned, I won't be streaming, unfortunately, but there'll be day 2 on True TV. Mist versus Laces. That's going to be a battle for these final playoff spots. Playoff positioning for the 3, 4, 5 seed. I mean, the 3 and 4 seed, is going to be up for grabs in these games here. The 7 o'clock game is Phantom versus Vinyl. Phantom could just play spoiler. Vinyl are going to need to win here. And then Monday, where we will be streaming again a week from today, we have Lunar Owls versus Mist. The two co-founders end the season off playing against each other. Mist probably need to win that game to get in at that point. They've played Lunar Owls really well. They just can't close. So let's see if they could fix that issue coming up. And then Vinyl versus Rose to end the regular season. Rose already clinched a playoff spot. We'll see what seeding they are. Vinyl, we'll see if they actually make the playoffs. A lot happening in the upcoming final week of the Unrivaled season. So make sure you are tuned in to True TV, TNT Max, the website, to see who will make the playoffs. Remember, only the top 4 seeds out of the 6 make the playoffs. It's going to be 1 seed versus 4 seed and then 2 seed versus 3 seed starting on March 16th. We will be streaming these games. And then the following day at 7:30 will be the one and final championship game. We will be streaming that as well. So make sure you're subscribed, know your bells are on, so you get notified when the stream is posted and when the stream goes live, because these will be some great matchups here for the playoffs. The first playoff series for Unrivaled should be interesting. So set your calendars and let's get ready for that. All right. Let's go back to here. Still at halftime. If you're just joining, thank you for hanging around. Everybody in the chat, appreciate you guys hanging around for the final game of the evening. It's 9:36 here on the East Coast. 52-43. Con Landing says the Unrivaled season will end less than 30 days to the WNBA draft. Thankfully, it bridges the gap. That was the main thing um that I appreciate about Unrivaled is bridging the gap between the end of the finals um and March Madness, the NCAA tournament for the women, because other than that, it's just like free agency signings or things of that nature. You did have Athletes Unlimited, but when you get to see the stars of the league actually playing, they stay in the media cycle for longer than just May to October, May to September, October. Carmel says, I hope they keep it in Miami next year. It's a good travel destination and good weather. Attendance has really picked up. Yeah, I know they're talking about traveling around, but I think they have something good here in Miami. They have the facilities and things. And I bet it helps that there's no state tax, so the players don't get that extra tax on their money down there. So I think they will. I mean, there's a couple tweaks they'll probably have to make in order to um make sure everything is good for next season. Just a couple rule changes, nothing too crazy, but I'm looking forward to see where they go next with it. All right, looks like broadcast has coming back. Phantom, they're saying BG in the paint, pick and roll with Mabry for Lunar Owls. Feed, and transition offense is the key to victory for them. All right, so third quarter about to start. I think Lunar Owls will start with the ball. Lunar Owls do start. They're playing a full court defense here, the Phantom. And then they fall back into their man-to-man. Skylar Diggins comes off the screen, throws it to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray for three over Katie Lou. Short, long rebound, goes to Fee. Out to Diggins Smith. She pulls up for three on the opposite side and splashes in the three. Skylar Diggins Smith, it's like you can't stop her in this format. It's crazy. Cloud over to Satu. Satu sizes up Alicia Gray. Pump fake. She had her with the pump fake. Doesn't take it. Now steps into a long two and sneaks it in over the rim. Satu Sabali with the jumper. 15 for Satu. Carmela says, Carmela, only one of Florida's only benefits is no income tax. Yeah. And I know the players, despite all the other drawbacks, good weather and no income tax helps. Katie Lou, fall away jump shot. I forgot who from Lunar Owls scored. I think it was Diggins Smith again on that one. Nafisa turnaround jump shot, misses. Katie Lou with the rebound. Katie Lou left side to Cloud. Cloud attacks Diggins Smith. Oh, she slips a little bit. Has to throw it up so she doesn't. Oh, she's holding her leg. Ball to Nafisa in transition and scores. They have to call a timeout. Natasha Cloud slipped a little bit. She has to retie that shoe, get it nice and tight. She has those Devin Booker ones on. That's 59-45. She lost her footing there a bit. She's tying the shoes extra tight. It would be unfortunate to get injured. You've been healthy all the way through the season. To get injured in the last week or two would be a little tragic here. But it is Phantom ball here. Lunar Owls have scored 6 points in the quarter so far to start. Ball in play here with Satu Sabali. Satu guarded by Nafisa. Comes off the screen. Now Alicia switches on to her. Satu spins out to Cloud. Cloud one arm to Katie Lou. Does she step out of bounds? Yeah, she stepped on the sideline in that 3-point corner turnover. Ball quickly back in play. Oh, Skylar Diggins Smith had Natasha Cloud stumbling and bumbling. Throws up the layup, right hand layup on the left hand side. Scoop is good. Skylar Diggins Smith just toying with them now. Skylar Diggins Smith up to 21 points. Cloud goes and gets stripped. Alicia Gray on the attack, goes up, left hand layup, misses. She wants to foul. Yelled at the ref. They let Satu go in transition, hands it off to Cloud, gets blocked by Diggins Smith. A little confusion of what the call is. They call a technical on Alicia Gray. She yelled at the ref there. She is quiet, but she does get animated on on the court. She jumped up and clapped at the ref. Katie Lou for the free throw. Knocks down the free throw worth 2 points. Oh, is it just worth 1 point? I thought it was 2. I guess, Texter 1. Excuse me. 61-46. This game is getting out of hand. Ball into Satu. Satu faces up, attacks, and Skylar Diggins Smith on the help gets the strip. Skylar Diggins Smith attacks and gets fouled there by Katie Lou. The current teammates in Seattle, Katie Lou and Skylar Diggins Smith. 2 fouls on Katie Lou there. Diggins Smith with 21 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. She's only missed 2 shots tonight. On her way to getting another highlight video as she hits the 1 free throw worth 2 points. That is 63-46. And, Skylar almost with another pick, but they call a foul there on the steal. Skylar telling her coach to review it. What is happening? The refs are confused here. Oh. Satu over to Heidemann for 3, and Heidemann hits the 3 and throws up the little pow gun fingers, even though you're getting smoked, but I guess you got to celebrate anyway. Diggins Smith over the head pass to Nafisa for 3. Can she finish it? And she does. Diggins Smith drives into the paint, throws an over the head pass as Nafisa gets the steal. Nafisa over to Diggins Smith. Elbow jump shot is up. Misses. Nafisa gets the rebound. Back to Diggins Smith. She pulls up for 3 now, and too strong. Alicia Gray flies in for the rebound. She misses. Gets her own rebound. Pump fakes, goes up again. That was like 5 offensive rebounds. Yeah. They getting outworked, out hustled. This game is over, y'all. I'm sorry. They just gave up like 6 offensive rebounds in that one sequence. 13-4 run by the Lunar Owls. It is a 19-point game, people, and it's only the 3rd quarter. This might be a extreme blowout. Nah, Cameron Brink is tall. She's taller than Shakira. She looking down on Shakira. I mean, she does have heels on, but she looking down on Shakira right now. That is hilarious. Oh, now they just mentioned Cameron Brink on the broadcast, even though I've noticed her for a long time. So Mabry and Griner check in here. Ball, and Heidemann still on the court. Mabry with the ball. Mabry crosses half court, guarded by Alicia Gray. Gets it down to Griner. Griner, right side of the basket in the post against Nafisa. Does a little dream shake, drops it down to Mabry. Mabry goes up and lays it in. Good 2-woman game there between Mabry and Griner. Stops that. Diggins Smith out to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray spins. Foul line fall away. Misses. Mabry gets the rebound. Ooh. Diggins Smith with a little swipe there, and then Mabry throws. Mabry crosses half court, shoots the 3 off the front of the rim. A little heat check for Mabry there. Mabry and Skylar Diggins-Smith, both feisty competitors. They going at it. Oh, Heidemann, that should have been a foul. And they do call the foul. Alicia Gray finishes the left-hand layup, gets the foul call, and will go to the line for one more. I don't know. Are they reviewing it? I don't know here, but they go into a break here. They go into a break here. That was it definitely looked like a foul there on Heidemann on Alicia Gray. 70 to 51, y'all. It's been absolutely all Lunar Owls from midway through the second quarter on. Let me get the box score up for us. Oh, they say it's 70 to 50. 70 to 50 here. Satu Sabali, 15 points, 13 for Griner. Nobody else really doing nothing. Heidemann with 9. Mabry with 9, though. Got to give her credit. Her first game. Nafisa, 26 and 11. Double-double for Nafisa, the league leader, the points per game leader in the league with 26. Diggins-Smith with 23, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. 3 rebounds and 2 assists away from a triple-double. 17 for Alicia Gray, 2 for Courtney, 2 for Shakira. Salute to everybody in the chat still on this Monday evening. Final game of the Unrivaled Week 6 slate. We have one more week of the regular season. One more weekend, I should say, of the regular season. And then the following week is the playoffs. They're showing the replay of BG's dunk. The first dunk in Unrivaled history. They made a reference to Brittany Griner being the first to dunk here in the presence of Lisa Leslie on the broadcast, who was the first to dunk in a WNBA game. Played for the LA Sparks. Ball in play here with Alicia Gray. 1 free throw worth 2 points, and she knocks it down. So it's 71-51 here after that and one. Mabry for 3 misses. Struggling from 3 here. Shakira Austin and Courtney Williams are in. Shakira pump fakes, throws it out to Courtney Williams. Once they get to that midi, fumbles the ball, dives on the floor, throws it to Alicia Gray, who gets a highway to the basket and scores. They're even winning the loose ball plays, and it's working in their favor. Heidemann with the ball. Heidemann playing behind the screen, and they call a foul there on Courtney Williams on Marina Mabry. Carmelo said, I can't wait to get Asia sneaker, the new colorways. Yeah. Courtney Williams talking to the ref saying she hit me first. You can't call the second one. Mabry with the ball. Mabry gets the screen from Griner. Snake dribble, gets around it. Mabry's a nice curl pass to Griner. Corner to Heidemann. Heidemann pump fakes. Shoots the midi and knocks it down. So Heidemann knocks down the midi. Heidemann now into double figures with 11. It's a 20-point game. It's a mountain to climb. Trip by Mabry there on Shakira Austin. .224 to go here, guys. 20-point game. If I told you Phantom were leading this game at 1 point by 7, you wouldn't believe me. Ball and play here with Alicia Gray. She attacks. Double clutch pass out to Shakira. Shakira pulls for 3. Griner with another block here. Griner with the ball. Turns around to Heidemann. Heidemann for 3. And Natisha Heidemann has been another one of the bright spots off the bench. She's up to 14 points on 4-4 from 3. Alicia Gray tries to return the favor, and she does. You fight fire with fire here. Heidemann with the ball. Heidemann gets it to Griner. Back to Heidemann. Heidemann on the attack. Highway down the basket. Throws it over the shoulder to Griner. Griner gets the ball stripped by Austin. It's a 2-on-1. Alicia Gray to Shakira, and Shakira lays it in. 22-point game here. 1:30 to go. Griner to Heidemann. Heidemann down to Griner against Austin in the post. Dream shake, fall away from the baseline, misses. Ball tipped up. Alicia Gray with the rebound. Alicia Gray. Oh, in and out dribble on Mabry. Gets to the three. Can she hit this one? Oh, it goes halfway down and out. Heidemann with the rebound. Heidemann down to BG. BG just keeps it high and scores the layup. Back to a 20-point game. Under a minute to go here. Courtney Williams with the ball. Comes off that screen. Gets downhill. Throws it over her shoulder to Shakira. Baseline 2 is good. Shakira Austin, that form looked good on that jump shot. 40 seconds left, excuse me. Mabry with the ball. Dancing with the ball. Goes behind the back. Comes off that screen. Mabry step back for 3. Off the brim is off. Courtney Williams slows it down. 25 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's been all Lunar Owls. Courtney Williams, to Shakira on the roll. Goes off her fingertips and out of bounds. Katie Lou Samuelson checks in, maybe for Mabry, I'm assuming. They're trying to manage Mabry's minutes. I see people right behind the basket in the Phantom jerseys. This is not a good look for them, or this is not what they expected. Heidemann for another 3. She misses her first 3 of the night. Griner with the long rebound to Heidemann in the corner. Heidemann steps back, shoots the 3, and Heidemann hits that 3 this time, and she has something to say to her Minnesota Lynx teammate, Courtney Williams. She's 5 for 6 from 3, and Skylar Diggins-Smith misses. At the end of the third quarter, it's 80-61. We add 11 to 80. It's 91 is the target score here. 91. As we get ready for the fourth and final quarter. Fourth quarter coming up shortly. Let me pull up the box score for us. 80-60 is the score. 80-60. It's been all Lunar Owls. All Lunar Owls. Sorry. Oh, the Heat actually won a game. Look at that. Who would have thought? All right, sorry. I was looking at some Twitter news, excuse me. Salute to everybody still hanging around. This game has gotten out of control, but we gonna finish it out. Satu Sabali with 15 points. Cloud and Samuelson with 2 each. Heidemann, bright spot, a team high 17 points on 5 of 6 from 3. Griner with 15 points has cooled off since that 11-point first quarter, excuse me. 9 for Marina Mabry. Lunar Owls, Nafisa with 26 and 11. Alicia Gray with 23. Skylar Diggins with 23. Man, everybody trying to get a highlight video. I'm going to have a lot of highlights to pump out after this. Shakira with 6. Courtney Williams with 2. Only 2 turnovers for the Lunar Owls. You have 9 for Phantom. And that is the box score here, y'all. Salute to everybody still hanging around. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll be back next Monday for the final games of Week 7. But I will be posting on the highlights channel in the pinned comment. I still have some games to do from Saturday. Yeah, I still got some games to do from Saturday's slate. So I definitely will get those out ASAP. The Lunar Owls well on their way to 11-1. Well on their way to 11-1. All right, fourth and final quarter about to start now. Oh, I forgot I was looking at that. I was just looking at my my YouTube channel. 135 subs. Salute to everybody who subbed. Appreciate you guys. Ball and play here. Heidemann with the ball. Remember that the fourth quarter is untimed. First team to 91 will win. Phantom would have to score 30 points to get to 91. So you can say that's not happening. It's a miss by Phantom. Diggins Smith, Austin, and Williams on the court here. Skylar Diggins Smith stepped back court. Didn't recognize she was back there. So it's Satu, Heidemann, and BG on the floor. Satu pulls up for three off the handoff from Griner, goes halfway down and out. Rebound to Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams comes off the screen, gets to that midi. Elbow midi is off. Griner tips it to herself, gets it to Heidemann. Heidemann, one-on-one with Courtney Williams, goes up. Left-hand scoop is all fight for the rebound, goes off of Lunar Owls, and it'll stay with Phantom. Ball and play to Griner. Griner, hand off to Heidemann. Heidemann uses the screen. Heidemann lobs it up to Griner. Griner with the ball. Griner out to Heidemann in the corner for three. Can she continue? And Heidemann 6 for 7 from 3. 20 points for Heidemann. She has to get a highlight video too. Look at Natisha. She was just reassigned to Phantom today, and she's absolutely cooking from 3. Natasha Cloud checks in. I don't know for who. I guess it's for Heidemann. Damn, I would have left her in. And she hit a 3. And Cloud drives down the lane and gets fouled there. Natasha Cloud will go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. And Natasha Cloud at the line. Knocks down the free throw worth 2 points. 80-66. Skylar Diggins Smith with the ball. It gets it to Nafisa. And it's a kick ball by Satu. So it's all big lineup, it feels like. So you got Nafisa and Shakira out there with Diggins Smith for Owls. And you have Griner and Satu out there with Natasha Cloud for Phantom. Nafisa gets left wide open for 3, and she knocks down the 3. The 3 is falling for her tonight. 29 for Nafisa. Cloud down the lane, gets the ball stripped, and they say it stays with Phantom. 7 double-doubles in 12 games for Nafisa. Griner gets the inbound, goes glass on the right-hand side of the basket, and scores. 83-68. Skylar Diggins Smith with the ball. Over to Nafisa. Nafisa faces up on Satu. Hand off to Diggins Smith. Diggins Smith pump fakes, throws it down to Nafisa. Pass went out of bounds. So Lunar Owls 8 points away from winning this game here. Satu Sabli down the lane, attacks Shakira, goes up with the right hand layup and misses. Rebound to Nafisa. Nafisa over to Skylar. Skylar comes up to curl. Skylar steps back. Jump shot is up. Shakira offensive rebound. Pump fakes goes up. Foul and 1. Shakira Austin. Shakira Austin flew in from the wing, grabbed the offensive rebound, did a couple pirouettes under the basket. She was falling by herself, but ends up getting the foul call. They're challenging the ruling that it was a foul. Phantom R. Um, Players are talking now. They're going to their benches as they review this call. They're playing that Drake song. Who's calling my phone? I think the Unrivaled players released a nice little TikTok to that. Pretty funny if you ask me. All right, it's 85-68. This game's pretty much over. Phantom down big. Lunar Owls 6 points away from the win. 6 points away from their 11th win of the season. Yeah, they're playing Tootsie Roll and a whole bunch of stuff out there in Unrivaled. Let me just write down my notes for the highlight videos I need to do for this game. So this is Phantom versus Lunar Owls. A lot of highlights coming out of this game for the players. The call on the floor is confirmed. Let's get back to man, everybody over here having a good old time dancing and everything. You love to see it. Shakira Austin at the line. Shakira Austin at the line for one free throw worth 2 points. And she splashes it in. It's 86-68. One free throw worth 1 point. It was an and one, I believe. And the three rattles in for Satu Sabli. So it's 86-71. Over to Nafisa over to Shakira, right side of the floor. Shakira up top to Skylar Diggins-Smith. And Satu gets a hand on it, gets the steal. Satu on the attacks a little out of control there, and misses the layup badly. Shakira over to Nafisa. Nafisa attacks Cloud, spins into the paint. Out to Shakira. Shakira steps through, left hand layup goes up, misses. Rebound to Cloud. Cloud in transition, drops it off to Satu for three, and Satu splashes into three. It might be a little too little too late, but they've got it within 12 here. Diggins-Smith over to Shakira. Shakira down in Nafisa. They bring a fake triple team out to Shakira. Over to Diggins-Smith. Diggins-Smith attacks, hangs, and hits. Over to Nafisa. Baseline jump shot is good. They said, all right, calm down, y'all. Let's put this away. 3 points away from the win. Lunar Owls are. Cloud comes off a little stagger, gets downhill. Reverse scoop. Oh, hangs on the rim. And I don't know what the call was. Oh, foul on Skylar Diggins-Smith. 4 fouls on Skylar. 88-74. Lunar Owls 3 points away from the win. Who will get the game winner tonight? I think every player for Lunar Owls has had a game winner. Satu with another three. Griner gets the tip out rebound to Cloud. Cloud gets downhill, lobs it up to Griner. Griner goes up, and that should be a foul. And it is a foul on Shakira Austin. First foul of the game on Shakira. Griner with 17.6 rebounds, 6 assists. She also has about 2 or 3 blocks, 3 blocks to go along with that. Brittany Griner, first free throw of the game is up and good for 2 points. So we're back to a 12-point game here. Let's see who gets the game winner tonight. Nafisa picks up her dribble. Cloud gets a hand on it. She's trying to get it to somebody. Satu gets the steal but can't secure it. It goes out of bounds. This alignment with Nafisa and Shakira is sort of condensing the floor because they know Shakira is not an outside threat. Oh, Satu almost gets the steal after inbound. Nafisa for a deep 2. It's a long 2. Foot was on the line. Long 2. Natasha Cloud with the ball. Natasha Cloud comes off a stagger. Natasha pulls up for the midi. Bounces around. Tipped up. Griner gets it over to Cloud. Cloud, top of the key 3. She knocks down the 3. So it's 90-79 here. Skylar Diggins-Smith gets downhill. Out to Nafisa. Nafisa for 3. Front rims it. Shakira gets the offensive rebound. Over to Skylar. Skylar drives to the basket. Right hand scoop at the buzzer. And 1 game set match. Lunar Owls get the win. Skylar Diggins game winning layup there. They get the 92-79 win. What a better way to finish it than their co-captain Skylar Diggins-Smith, the engine of this team, getting the win. Skylar Diggins-Smith, what a game for Lunar Owls. The better team won in the end. Lunar Owls get the win. Let's take a quick look at the box score before we get out of here. It's been a long day for me. I know it's probably been a long day for y'all as well. 92-79 final score here. Skylar Diggins-Smith game-winning layup. Satu Sabali with 24 points, 7 rebounds. Natasha Cloud with 7 points, 4 assists. Katie Lou with 3. 19 for BG with 3 blocks, 7 assists, 7 rebounds. Heidemann with 17. And Mabry in her first Unrivaled game of the season, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Mabry Glazer says, I can't, crazy how Phantom lost worse to the miss. Yeah, it's really wild. Lunar Owls, Nafisa Collier with 33 and 12 with 2 blocks and 2 steals. Skylar Diggins-Smith with 25, 11 assists, 7 rebounds. So 2 players with double doubles for them. 23 for Alicia Gray. So they had 2 players with 20 plus 20 in the 20s and 1 with a 30 piece. 9 for Shakira and 2 for Court. All right, Liz, thanks for joining as always. See you next Monday. And that is the final score, people. 79-92 final score. All right, let's see if they updated the standings. Lunar Owls, as they have, 11-1. Rose in second place, 7-5. They clinched the playoff spot tonight. Vinyl with 5-7. Mist, you got 3 teams with a 5-7 record. I think Vinyl has the tiebreaker over Mist, and Mist has the tiebreaker over Laces. So that is how it's lined up so far. Phantom continue to drop low. Well, they can't drop lower. They're already at the bottom. They on a 3-game losing streak. They finished week 6 with a 3-9 record. All right, y'all. That is it from me from tonight. I appreciate you, everyone who joined, left a like, subscribe. Appreciate you all for tuning in for some Unrivaled coverage and your input in the chat and all of the like. I will be back next Monday for the final regular season games of Unrivaled. We are in for some good matchups, so I expect to see everyone here in the chat again. Enjoy the rest of your week. Make sure you subscribe to the Player Highlights channel if you haven't already. I'm about to get a quick snack and then get to editing some of this footage. We got a number of them coming out, at least 5 from this game coming out as soon as possible. So be on the lookout for that. All right, people. Salute. Thanks for Mabry Glazer. Salute. Liz, Carmela, JP, Mom, Con Landing, everybody who's been in the chat. Appreciate you all. I'll catch y'all next Monday unless something crazy happens and I have to stream sooner. Until next time, it's your boy Jay Jordan. Salute.